Boom. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Benzinga Live. It's Friday. Spencer is not here. So we're starting a little bit early today, but we're going to bring on Money Mitch and Ryan Faluna. They're going to do some more live trading. And we've got a lot to talk about today between the Gamestop stock split, Cathie Wood selling more Tesla. We're going to talk about AMD. We're going to talk about some of the China stocks that are moving today. But let's go ahead and get the show started. Again, after the intro, I'm going to bring on my man, Money Mitch. We're going to do some more live trading and go ahead and smash that like before we get started.
This is Benzinga Live. Spencer Israel and producer AB. What's up, everybody? How are we doing?
Someone told me buy high, sell higher.
Let's get Matt Hammond on the show to talk some IPOs. Jake Wojacek from Trend Spider. We have a
breaking news. All right, guys. Looks like I got the whole gang here. So let me go ahead and start with my man, Money Mitch. How we doing? Mitch?
What's up? What's up? Move on over. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. And then next, hailing from the suburbs of Chicago, Illinois, Ryan Faluna.
Love your intro, guys. You guys are really good at that.
And now, coming from the deep south of Atlanta, Georgia, we have Zunaid.
I thought you were going to go with my last name. I thought you were going to try to pronounce it.
I honestly forgot what it is. Suleiman,
Suleiman.
right?
You almost forgot my name. I saw the hesitation there, by the way.
Zunaid. Well, I was trying to think, like, what's his last name? I was about to say Zunaid made in India, but I was like, no, I know he's got a real last name. Suleiman.
That would not be my actual last name. There you go.
Is that right? Suleiman? Am I saying it right?
Suleiman. There you go. Suleiman. It's all good.
All right.
It's all good.
All right, y'all. I want to know what y'all been trading. I know Mitch has been trading Asana, stock I've been talking about recently.
Dude, I literally have, in the last like 10 minutes, it's just been volatility after volatility. I've gone up big, gone down big. I'm about to get stopped out in Stark. So it's just one of those days. Literally, I've been bouncing from up big in the day, down big in the day, up big in the day. It's just that kind of day. Asana, I went short for a little bit there, was up over 50 cents, took my eye off of it for 2 minutes, and then in 2 minutes, it was already back there to my entry. So it's a rough market out there right now, guys. Definitely a volatile time. SPY is down towards the low, but you're starting to see some bounces in some stocks. So just be careful out there. A lot of stocks kind of moving different than the market right now. What are you guys seeing out there?
Hey, how about that CLVS for you, Ryan?
I was going to say, I'm still stuck in this thing. Here we go. Finally, a break to the high. Let's go. Let's get going. I want to look for something else.
Oh, man. I've got take profit here at 220. What's your target? So I can dump it on you.
Now. I'm literally done watching that. If it sets up again, I'll take it off. I'm out right here. Oh,
so you're gonna sandbag me this time,
dude? Okay, so just to give you an idea, I made $83 on the day. Okay, that's it.
Got it.
That's literally it. I took a loss early. I tried to claw it back. I wanted to have patience. I got my loss back. I got a little bit of money on top of it. It's enough for some butter chicken tonight.
$83 an hour is phenomenal. That's how I like to look at it.
It's frustrating.
By the way,
when
Ryan,
these things take this long. It's like I know that, and you know what, guys? Please tell me that somebody traded HUSN. Please tell me that somebody hit this. We outlined this before the show started. We gave you levels. We talked about what to look for. Please tell me that somebody hit this on the 260 break. Please, somebody, just one person. I will be happy. HUSN, man. That should have been the stock that I was trading, not Clovis.
Yeah. On my THCA, by the way, I know I told you guys I took some options on the 12.5s. I did go ahead and close out a good chunk of it because I told you that was my heaviest position. I got a little too crazy this morning, but I am out to normal size now. Thank the freaking Lord, because I thought it was gonna be a disaster. But just an update for folks that may have watched us take that trade. But here's CLVS, man. I'm waiting for my 2 cents. So I can take profits here. Like, come on. You know what? I'm gonna actually move this down to the 18s because I don't feel like waiting. So if you could just fill me here at 218, that'd be great. So I could take my $40 and go home.
All right, taking some LAC here. I have been seeing it kind of pop on up. Just to let you guys know, I did take half of my swing trade off on LTHM during the break there. Took over $50 on that. Just wanted to take some profit as we were up there towards the levels that I was looking for in LTHM to get into the profit. Now we can just let it work towards 30. That's LTHM. Now taking a shot here in LAC here. We're going to look for it to come back on and hold VWAP, get up there through 39s, 39.50. We'll see if that can make that move. Going to your chart, Zunaid, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, some of the same stuff that we talked about. We've got CLVS here waiting to take profits here at 218 if I can get filled, and you've got THCA. We're about 15 cents in the money here. Now this CCJ, I am out of it. Now I'm tempted to get back in. Let me see what those contracts are. Let me see. Let's go to CCJ. Those contracts are currently trading at about 26 cents or so. I'll go ahead and buy YOLO size. YOLO size as in, hey, if it goes ahead and says screw you, then, you know, we lose money on it. That's fine. But I am planning on holding this till 0. You can hear the dings of me getting filled here. So give me a second. I'll tell you the fill. My fill on CCJ, $30 call is YOLO size, which means I am okay with this going to 0. I got filled at 26 cents. $30 call is expiring today. And Ryan, I think I figured out why you heard that big loud noise. Maybe because half the chat said they heard it, half of them said they didn't. But I think it's because when I come to speak, I go closer to my mic, and maybe that's where that loud noise comes from. So we're gonna train ourselves not to do this. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm actually looking to see if I can. Here we go. I'm looking to see if I can change the sound of my order fill to be the one up from Mario. that's
I need to. I hope you buy something right now just for the test.
I don't know how to do it. I don't think that. No, these are just notifications. I want to be able to change the sound, but I don't know if that's an option in my broker.
On TradeStation, on the actual platform, it's like order filled.
Yeah, order filled. Yeah, I like that. I love that. Actually change it to that instead of the
right. Order filled. I'm like, damn.
I like that. I like that setup on CJ. 3 minute, 15 minutes VWAP there. Doesn't look that bad there. Definitely.
It needs to get above it, man. It needs to get above that 30 and start its march on. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little frustrated with this. I traded way too many tickers today, no question about it. By the way, Ryan, CLVS above 220.
Yeah, it's clean on the. I like the 15-minute approach there. If it can hold this 9 EMA pullback, get back through the 30s, yeah, we'll be looking interesting there.
Look at that nice candle on UPST, by the way. Just a wicked 4-point candle there. Wild stuff.
It's been one of those types of markets you got to be careful out there. Definitely the volatility on today.
I'm trying to take a look around. This CCJ, honestly, is the one that I still like. Everything else is, I'm waiting for it to set up, but for me, the CCJ is the best one thus far.
All right, let me check those Chinese stocks, how those did today. NIO is just going sideways there. We'll see what happens on that one. LI kind of did better there. Did come back down, but is just holding a little bit slight upslope there. We'll see what happens in those Chinese names. Let's take a look at maybe like JD. JD is actually down today, so interesting on that one. Baba actually down also, so didn't expect to see those Chinese names down with what was mentioned today.
Trying CLVR here at 88, trying for a pop, very tight stop if this doesn't work. Through 88 now. If 89 goes, I think there's a block at 90. Nope, didn't work. Shit. I'm not trying to get, somehow I got, man, fills are not good. Fills are not good for me.
No worries. It's like we mentioned it earlier, right? It wasn't just you, man. I was getting bad fills all like when I got stopped out in a side.
There's the block at 290. I'll change mine to a cat meowing, says Shelly. I'm not surprised. I believe
Meow.
that. 10 of 10 believe Shelly.
Meow. All right, watching CGC to see if we start getting some popping volume to show up. We're getting towards the afternoon time where I think you could get that volume to start really rocking it. It's coming back towards VWAP, CGC. Take a look at Tilray. See if one of them takes off first. Tilray looks like it's above VWAP, holding that $8 right now. Going to take a look to see if we start getting that lift off. LAC looking good. We just need that to push towards 39. I'll let you guys know how that one works out. Do want to keep my eye on CGC also. Starting to like it there. There you go.
290 back up on CLVR. And through. Shit, so fast. There's no way I would have been able to get that. No way. Should have stayed in again. Oh, today is a frustrating day for me. It feels like everything I've done has been wrong.
No worries. I know how that goes sometimes,
Man, oh man.
It's tough. It's tough.
It's tough, man. It's tough. This is not my day.
All right, we'll see if LAC can get through that 39, and then we take some profit, get back into the green on the day. That's what I'm really looking to do. Then start looking to see the volume in CGC. Did see a 20,000 share order go through there at 770. So someone definitely stepping up to the plate there. The question is, do I want to join in the party at 770s or at 8? For me, it's going to be closer towards 8. I want to see a buildup of volume so I can take a bigger share size as we break through the 8s. We'll see what happens there. For this to continue pushing, get there towards the 39s. Let's see if LAC can continue that push. LTA to M still continuing on up. This was a swing trade. We did take some profit in this. Want to continue to trade this. We have this below 25, so let's let this work for right now. All right, LAC getting up there towards the 80s. Let's see if we can get into the 90s. Close to that 39, I'll take some profit, then look to the rest of it to kind of break on out.
Oh, man. So, yeah, for me, I've traded too many tickers. That's what's going on with me. So I've traded CCJ, THCA, I've traded UPST, I've traded NVIDIA, I've traded Chewy.
That kind of day.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I had a good morning, and I just got a little too excited. And I traded Black Box, and I traded CLVR. So that's I'm all over the place today. And the reason I say that is because my mind has been divided in so many different tickers, right? Between like TradeStation, Thinkorswim, and E-Trade that it just hasn't had my focus, if you will. But so lesson for y'all, it's all about quality over quantity, which I typically do, right? I rarely do this, but we went to the gym, we felt good, we got excited.
We were doing different timing. There was different factors that were affecting our mind. Yeah, I mean, I hear it today. Sometimes it happens, guys.
Yeah. And then we oversize ourselves.
It's part of the game that we play. I mean, it's just got to be able to deal with. I'm frustrated, but you know what? Nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. Got to be able to get over it. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, I'm just glad that THCA worked out because that was going to be ugly.
I'm just glad my swing trade has been like keeping me going here, really.
Yeah. We'll see though. You've got SPY bouncing. So remember I told you guys if SPY gets to 151, try to get some calls a few weeks out. And then when it comes to 450, you can go ahead and try to make it happen with weeklies. But let's see how SPY decides to behave.
Looking for a big push above 80s here for LAC. There's the 80s showing up now. 86 showing up. 90s. There we go. That's not a bad look there. $96 showing up on the offer side. We're going to go ahead and take some profit here. Boom. Just took it off there at 92s there. Took half of it off there. Going to let the rest of it work for above 39. Make sure the rest of it break even on the rest. Let's see if we can get that breakout through 39, getting us up there towards 39.50. And that would give us a great win on the day there on LAC.
I'm watching USX here. This came on my scanner, and it has a spot at 460. Oh, they just took it. As I was talking, they just took it. Next spot's going to be here at VWAP. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna front. Oh, never mind. Didn't even get filled. Literally put my order out. Didn't get filled.
It's one of those days, man. One of those days,
folks.
Life.
Man, oh man, oh man. and look at it run.
That's how it goes sometimes, man. All right, let's check the account here. How we doing? How we doing on the day?
Man.
Taking some damage control here. What are we doing? All right, guys. How's it going out there, guys? If you guys see a stock that's doing well today, drink that water. Drink that water. Did we drink? Did we drink that water today?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life here. By the way, I went and added some size in CCJ. So you're watching what you're watching right now, and you guys haven't exactly seen this, but what you're watching right now is me in a little bit of a tilt mode. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so we went ahead and added some more size on CCJ. I got filled at 28 cents on the same exact $30 call. So I'm in tilt mode, not going to lie. Ryan, if you want to share some of your butter chicken later tonight, please let me know.
I would be happy to share it with you. Friends don't let friends go hungry.
It's Friday, baby. Come on over, Sinead. We'll take care of you.
There you go, man. Speaking of water, thankfully water's quote unquote free, so we're okay from the fridge. But we've got about one. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're under the resistance, so that's looking nice for us. So yeah, we're doing well, man. You got SPY, by the way, testing VWAP here. So if you like the short idea, you can start to possibly think about going short as SPY test VWAP. I'm not saying you should go short. Dude, I wish it was April Fool's Day because boy, some of these losses I took, I'd love to have a joke. But regardless, here's THCA moving up finally. Hoping to take my profit share at 11.92, so we're still ways away.
Just took profit in LAC. It's just one of those days where I'm not going to fight it. It's just like it looks like the momentum was trying to turn there back towards the VWAP, and it's not the day that I'm going to fight it. I'm taking profits.
Yeah, on AMD, someone mentioned 107s. I'm looking for 100. So if the market comes on down again, $100 AMD, we about to load up. But on CCJ, man, I need this 10-minute candle to close above 40. You got about 38 seconds to do it, but
CLVR has a big spot at 3. I'm not in it. This one's kind of been shake for me today, but big spot at 3. If you take that, it should pop. And it's not really backing off here much at 298, 299.
All right, guys, with that LAC trade, I'm back to
there's the pull.
I'm still down on the day, but my taking my swing trade brought me back down to break even on the day. Still up there overall in the unrealized because of the swing trade, but just gonna keep watching to see what happens in LTHM and the SPY overall here as we're coming back towards VWAP. Do we get back above VWAP or do we keep testing down?
All right, on my Thinkorswim, I'm going to take half my size off here on THCA. Went ahead and got filled at 11.75. So I'm out half on Thinkorswim. On TradeStation, we're going to let it ride till the 11.92s. And CCJ, of course, that 10-minute candle closed below VWAP. And now we assess our risk. Lovely, lovely. You know how many positions I was in? I've never had to do – actually, I lied. I haven't had to do this in 6 months. I had to expand my – position window, right? Like I had to maximize it, if you will, to see how many tickers I was in. That's when you know you're in too many positions, when you have to make it a little bigger to see all the nonsense you have.
I had to do that today, Sinead.
See, man.
When you have to pull down your little window there that normally shows your positions, and you're like, "Oh shit, I have some more positions down there."
It's like, oh shit, I got another loser. Damn.
I know how that is. That's me holding right now, Oxy. I have to scroll down to see that one, and I'm not in the red big there, but I mean, I took green there when that day trade turned into the swing.
CLVR through 3 again, couldn't get filled fast enough.
Oh boy.
Oh boy is right. Maybe I'll make a successful trade here today, folks.
Maybe I'll take a look at maps for the cannabis trade. A little bit slower, probably. Here through 8s doesn't look too bad. Take a look at that look, Ryan. I don't know if you like maps, but weed maps. Yeah. Interesting look through 8 there.
Needs volume.
100%. That's all it needs, though. Pattern-wise, it's there.
Yeah.
So
sure.
Tickers
at the daily, you're actually at a really good spot here. Nice looking daily chart too.
Tickers I didn't know I was in. NIO. Apparently I bought $23 calls that I didn't even know until I just looked to see what all I was in.
Full tilt, baby. full tilt mode.
Oh my
Junaid's
goodness.
tilted the right way. I'm tilted the wrong way. Hopefully we can.
Well,
even
it's
them
working
here.
out right now.
I hope who's tilted is Spencer Israel in Vegas right now. At least probably making some money
Oh,
for all of us.
We should just FaceTime. You know what we should do? We should just FaceTime him if we had some way of doing it on camera and be like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm
What are you
Lewis.
doing?
Let's
What are you
all
doing?
start
That's
drinking
not your
already.
fiance. What's going on?"
Uh-oh. Don't get my man in trouble now.
Oh man, nah, Spencer's a good fella. But here, hey man, we're about 7 cents away from our take profit on TradeStation side of things on THCA. Let's see if we can. Should we all go take a 5-minute walk, man? I just need the brokers to be like, hey, we understand we told you it was an L, April Fools. You actually didn't get it filled on the buy side, so you're good. Don't worry about it. That's what I need somebody to say. That's what I need. Need a broker to help me out.
All right. I'm telling you, I'm gonna take a chance on this maps. I just like the chart too much there. I'm gonna look for a breakout above 8. Just got in there at 797. Gonna look for a push above 8 towards 830s. Let's see if we can get that breakout. This is a lower volume trade here, so just be careful, guys. But we'll see what happens here. As of course I get in, and it's down 3 cents.
Last day of the trading week, first week of the trading month, first day of the second. Yep. Yeah, right. Everything's kind of, I don't know. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine.
Let's see what happens here, guys. It's just going to be one of those battles here going into 11. SPY coming back to VWAP. I will tell you that, guys. And it's looking strong. So look for weak tech to maybe turn around here. So NVIDIA by VWAP. That one's an interesting one, right? AMD also by VWAP. Interesting one. SPY coming back there. The question is, does it pull off of that VWAP or does it push above strong? That's what I'm looking to see what happens here.
Yeah, if SPY can close this 10-minute candle above VWAP, I will grab some calls. I say that with hesitation, but it is what it is. Ryan, Mitch, I wish today was March 31st. That way it's Friday, it's end of the week. It's end of the month. We can be a little risky. We'll be disciplined on the 1st. Or I guess on the 3rd on Monday, whatever it is. But it's not the case. It's not the case.
No,
Looks
it
like I might have sold LAC early, but honestly, today is one of those days where I had to take some profit back just to get myself into like the right mindset. Right now, it's kind of more the mindset of let's not open trades unless they're perfect setups. But that's why I'm taking this maps trade. That's a nice setup, but very low size and very low risk here. I'm risking what we got in there, 95s. What we got, 97s. We're risking down towards 87, so 10 cents. So it's not much. Let's see what happens today, man. Can cannabis get going?
3 cents. 3 cents away from THCA being filled here. It's trading at 11.90. It was. Now it's come on. Just give me my profits. Looks like on the sell side on Thinkorswim, we'll keep some shares here. It's fine. But there's CCJ though, right? It's holding this EMA. I believe that's the 12 that I've got there. I could be wrong. So it's holding that. It's bouncing off of that.
Do I dare go short Apple again? Made money once. I just don't want to give it back.
Well, I mean, here, let's take a look at Apple.
Yeah, we need to flush down through the VWAP back down. But you can see there, the 10-minute candle is going to give you a lot right there. So close above VWAP on that 10-minute. It could push up. But close below the
looks
VWAP.
like it's got a block at 184. Sorry, Mitch.
No, you're good. What do you got there?
GFAI has a block at 184. I think if it snaps that.
I mean, blocks are important.
You have GFAI. Yeah. See that high a day there? There's a big seller here at 184. I got high a day at 186. So to me, it seems like, sorry, I have CLP.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good, dude. I'll go back to Junaid's one. He has it up. But that's interesting. Block trades are important to be watching because they can really change.
So the thought process here, and forgive me because I'm going to pay attention to this and try not to miss another trade here.
Yeah, pay attention.
The impetus here, that's what we actually saw in HUSN, right? So on HUSN, there was a short refreshing the short. And let me look at the chart. I can tell you exactly what level that was at. Yeah, it was right. It was at 260, right? So 260, 262, there was a refresh short there. And eventually they nailed it. They took all of it out. And when the thing is when you have that many people short, you have to cover. So as they kept running this thing up, they jammed this from 260 to 319. And that's effectively what we're trying to capitalize on. We're trying to capitalize on breaks of specific spots that cause the stock to pop. And a short covering pop like that can be some of the biggest. So we're hoping here on GFAI that we pop this high a day and keep going. 183 back up here.
183 on that ticker, and you've got Silver getting some volume. Folks calling out, yep, it's high of day 831. And it does look like Biden is speaking, so be mindful.
There's CGC. I'm going for it, guys. All right, just took a little bit there in CGC there. Got in there at 95. Is going to look for the push above 8. We've talked about how I was looking for the push above 8. It's all about the push and then the pullback. Where does the pullback go for me here if we do get back above 8s? So I'm looking to see it go through 850s on the upside here. Just took a little bit there at 795. We're okay to just take a starter position. And now we're going to look for the push above and then the pullback. Does the pullback break 78s? That's what I'm going to be watching. If it can go back right around 80s, not break that 78, I'll probably jump right back on the 80s and look for the continued breakout through 8. Talked about today how we were looking for really a pop through that 8 level, and now we're really starting to get that volume. Here's that pullback. You're getting a pullback towards the 89s. Right now, we want to see if it tests the 78. I want to see if maps can get moving on this too. That's why I got in the first place. So what we're going to do is let's set the stop in maps so that we don't have to watch that. CGC is a bigger position, so we're going to pay attention towards that one. And we're going to set a stop here in maps.
THCA got the dub, hit $12, which means our limit order is out on the TradeStation side of things. I'm going to scale out some here on Thinkorswim as well. Got filled at 11.97. And the rest we're going to hold. And the calls, by the way, the calls that I went ahead and got at 60 cents, they are now trading at 85 cents. So that's a beautiful 45% trade there. Please scale out, as you're going to have $12 be, well, I was going to say resistance as it crosses over for a minute.
All right, just hit the ad again there at 88s. You can see that 102 showing up there at the 88s on the offer side there. Jumped in there off the bounce off of the 80-cent level. We didn't get to 778, but we got to 780. So I'm taking a little bit of ad there. Got one more ad that I can do. That ad's going to come for the breakout through 8. It needs to break 8. If I add any time before that, I want you guys in the chat yelling at me, being, Mitch, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, Mitch, because that's what how I would trade here. So if you need to yell at me and you guys see me do the third ad, then yell at me, because I'm going to be paying attention to this CGC, see if we can get a trade here.
SPY. You see how SPY just couldn't close above VWAP? This is why I said if you want to go short, that's a solid risk reward for you. And see, this is why we take profits, because look at THCA. It's a weird ticker to say, by the way. It's an uncomfortable one for me.
Yes. I struggle with that one too.
THCA. It's like I got to slow it down to, I don't know, whatever.
Can we just say THC?
Oh, man. Tuscan Holdings. THCA. It just doesn't roll.
Yeah,
off of the tip of your
extra
tongue.
A at the end. It's just, THC rolls better,
Yeah.
Get it? Roll better.
I hear you there. I got you.
It might be one of those days, guys.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, even, yeah, I hear you. But Neo, though, I'm still in Neo because, again, those are lotto trades. But yeah, if it gets volume, it's fine. Look, it's trending up, right? There's nothing wrong with it. But I was just annoyed because I know I had it until I scrolled down. I'm like, what's this extra Chinese ticker here?
We'll see what happens here, guys. Stocks can go either way, right? How's the SPY reacting to that speech?
Well, you've got SPY coming down. So, again, that VWAP was your best risk reward for a short, and so far it's working out to the short side. I was waiting for it to cross above VWAP on the 10 minutes so I could go long, but
You know what looks good now? That Apple potential if it breaks through 173.50s to the downside, but I can't take it now. I'm just too much locked up here on CGC, so I'm just gonna keep watching it. But I do like that attempt if it comes through the 173.50. What a day! What a day!
Sorry, I'll be right back. I'm just dealing with something real quick.
No worries. Take care of it, my
I'm not
friend.
gonna actually leave. I'm just not paying attention. I apologize.
No worries,
man. No worries.
I'll put you on mute whenever you're ready. Just unmute yourself, my friend. All right, let's do this. Guys, in the chat, I want to know what you guys are taking a look at. Looks like Brian saying FCX breaking lower. Mitch, can you take a look at TSN? I was looking at that one for potentially a swing trade. Tyson Foods talked about that one on Money Mitch. Let's take a look how it's been. The daily candle yesterday was a nice candle. We booked back above that trend line, pulling on back there. I think if it holds around 89s, we're still looking good here. The big thing is you started in the pre-market already up there, and so it's a little bit of a tough move here. I think it could pull back towards this 89 first, and then come back towards 91s, but it does look interesting now. It did push on up, just holding sideways. Let's see if it even just holds the hourly pullback towards 89.50s. So let's see if that one holds, and then it comes back through 91 on the upside.
I went ahead and put an order to buy THCA at a limit order at 1162, and I'm also going to put some orders to buy some at 1152 in case it gets there.
So
I want to get some shares.
Can Biden just legalize it, man? Come on, man.
Oh, is this about the? I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea.
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm just more along just saying.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't think he was talking about the cannabis.
Bro, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Sorry, going back on mute.
I love it. I love it. Here's THCA.
I'm getting surly because I'm frustrated. And if I didn't have work obligations, I'd have scotch right here, right now. But I have work obligations and I can't do that. Man.
It's time for Christian. It's time for Christian to take over for the day.
Christian is off today.
You got Brian at least?
Yeah, I got Brian.
All right.
And I got
who else helps you out? You got Brian, you got Christian.
Brian, Tommy, Christian.
Tommy. Okay, Tommy I haven't had too many interactions with.
Okie dokie, guys. So you guys see this 3 minutes chart. I'm going to show you guys on CGC right now. I'm really paying close attention to this because you kind of getting that pullback towards the 90 EMA. Want to make sure that 90 EMA is just holding and tailing the price action. As you guys can see from that bottoming action, you see how it gets above the 90 EMA, just starts tailing it. It goes up, tails it, up, tails it. As long as that can hold there, I'm going to be looking good and ride the trend. We're looking for the push back above 8s. Let's see if it holds around here around 778, 775, and then comes back through 8s. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah, coming back to here now, look at that THCA. I told you guys this is my large position. Obviously, we scaled out quite a bit early because I was starting to pee my pants. But nice move here above 12s. I want this to go. Now, look, let's go take a look daily. I believe this is clear skies on the daily. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Let's see if we got anything. Yeah, looks like it's clear skies on the daily. So where can it go? I'll be honest, Fibonacci's and things like that are not my expertise. So I'm not going to pretend to make some shit up. But I'm hoping we get at least about 13 bucks or so today, tomorrow. I don't know. But I will swing some of these calls personally on THCA.
I'll give you an easy way of doing it. So if you use, what do you use? You use a 10-minute, right? So that first, so you want to go back towards like that.
On the daily, or you want to go to 10?
You can do the 10. So you see that from the 31st, though. You need to see that 31st action, right? And that was a big pop that got you into this consolidation that you're breaking out of. Right, so if you can measure from the bottom to the top of that wick, you got about $1.59. So that's called measuring the flag. Right there, down towards the low there, you'll see about $1.59. About that. So from the breakout point from the trend line, you're going to look for around that and on the upside. So let's say if we got in around the breakout.
So you're saying since the consolidation was 10, this will be at 10%. Like it should be. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so what I'll kind of show you it on my chart right quick so
Yeah.
you guys can see it a little cleaner here. So you guys see here from this bottoming action, this is on the 15, not the 10, but
Right.
so you see this push here up there is it's about $1.55 from that bottom. That's how you're measuring the flag. And so you do an extension from the breakout about $1.55. Doesn't always get there, but that's a way of measuring it from the move versus just being like, I don't know, open space. I don't know how much I should kind of take. Measure the move. And if you get that extension again above that, that's that whole move going right back up. And so that's $1.50 from those levels. Let's say from 1170s, you're looking at what, 12, 13, 20s up here.
Yeah.
So around
so
13,
that measurement I know about. I was more specifically speaking about like Fibonacci's, and some people use those, especially folks that use it on the intraday. Dude, I don't know how to do all that. Fibonacci's is where I was saying was like kind of like my weak point. In terms of the 50, the 0.5, and the 0.618 and all that other good stuff. But regardless, what is it?
USX. I'm in at 482.
Ryan.
I'm so frustrated. Here, sorry, I have it up on a different screen. USX, I'm super frustrated at it, so I'm in just with 500 shares. But here we go through 5, big spot here. If we pop that, we have a day high of 544. So let's get this thing going here. This would really help. There's 5 down. Come on, keep. Oh my God, huge bidder at 5. Huge bidder at 5. Look at that. If they take that, maybe it comes back in. It's a real bid. They're hitting it.
Yeah.
Nope.
You see how you pulled it off?
No, they ate it. It's in the time and sales.
All of it?
All of it.
Oh.
As I'm saying, big volume on this name, folks. Big volume on this name. Let's see if we pop through 5 again here. This next run through 5 might give it some more juice.
Interesting one to watch today.
Yeah, this is an interesting one to watch.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take a YOLO on SPX. All right,
so pretty much SPY.
Yeah. I'm in tilt mode, so we're grabbing a lot more.
Holy moly, guys! I'm gonna stay to my CGC, guys. It's a fun day today, guys. Fun day. Let's just say that. Let's go back and watch CGC. Now we're getting towards the 87, looking for the breakout above 8 to add to this, and it would be our third add, and we were looking for that extension above. Well, if we do get that breakout through 8s, we're looking to sell some of it into the 840s, 850s, and then let the rest of it run. We'll see what happens there.
Took USX off here. We'll watch this if it sets up again. Big volume stick here. So took it off for a small gain. How do you eat an elephant, right? One bite at a time. That's how do I eat back at this bad day? One bite at a time.
There you go. I love it. Love it. Nice break above VWAP.
I'm only down $300 on the day, and that's with Chara selling off from earnings. So really,
you're fine.
It's not even a terrible day. It's just frustrating because I feel like I should have like 10 G's right now from today. And it's just, I don't.
I hear you. Real quick on THCA now approaching the 1250s. I'm going to go ahead and scale some out here on the contract side. That's up 50%. Got filled at 90. Oh, come on, really? Got filled at 90 cents on the out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the equity side of things here. I'm going to go ahead and sell a few shares here got filled at 1250. Oh, that's cool. So there you go. Well, you got in on this trade. My average on Thinkorswim is about 1150. I think on TradeStation, we got in around the same price. And of course, we've been scaling out. I'm going to use some of those profits to fund my gambling here on, give me a sec here. What's that? On SPY calls. I went ahead and got the SPX, right? So SPX, not SPY, but SPX. I went and got the 45.55 calls, got filled at $4.90. I'm going to let this shit go to 0 if it needs to. That's perfectly fine. But I like how we bounced off at 451. I like how we're above VWAP. I would not be surprised if we tested the previous close and we marched our way forward. I see snow calls coming in. By the way, Ryan, you've got your CLVS. I see moving here again as well.
Great.
At 223.
Great.
I assume that's a sarcastic grade.
Yes, I'm not in it. That was so frustrating all morning. Took some gains on it. Actually, that one wasn't bad. I think I took a loss on it first and then took a better trade on it. So I'm up $84 on it.
I hear you. Snow, by the way. I want to take a shot here at snow. I wonder if Jason will let me work overtime this weekend because I might need that one. But let's take a look at snow here. I'm gonna take a gamble here. I got filled at 245 calls on snow expiring this week. I got filled at 140. If this can break above 244, I think we've got a nice little shot here to go towards at least the 248s, and that would be beautiful.
Ooh, big order coming through there on CGC, 37,104 at 68, and that's a random price point there. How it sold down there, so I don't know what that guy did if he marketed it out, but definitely got hit hard there. Whoever that was. Oh man, I'd be so pissed if I was that guy. Do you see that, Phil?
On which
Nah.
one?
So CGC is trading right now at 785. Just a couple of seconds ago, a 37,104 order goes through at 768.
How?
They got destroyed, dude. They probably put all that sizing in there, and that's why I don't do market orders. That to me, that looks like someone.
Wait, say that again. What was it at, and where did you get filled?
768 at 11:12.
768.
The candle doesn't even go there.
I was gonna say the candle doesn't even go there. Yeah.
I'm telling you, they got the fill there. It shows
Here,
up on
share
the
your
time and
screen.
sale.
Hold up. I'm about to share your screen.
Look,
What?
Look right here. Put my screen up.
Okay, bet. Here you go.
You see that? 7.
I see 80. I see 80. Yeah, I can't see that clearly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need to
right
zoom in
here.
on that, bro.
Yeah. Hold on.
I see it as 89.
I don't know how. I know if I can change the font sizing here. So hold on a second. Okay,
Let me tell you something. If I hit one of these pops today and I'm able to make this money back, you guys are going to get a Pete Weber reaction out of me. I'm not even kidding. Like at this point, there's so much like little things that are just kind of bubbling up that if I hit one of these puppies good, oh my God, it is going to be a clip for sure.
I just realized I'm supposed to do option squawk, so I don't know how long we're going till, but I'm about to do double duty because I'm with you, man. Here,
just shout the options while you're on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to open up because I just looked down and I'm like, I'm supposed to be doing my other job right now, but
that fill there.
You know what? It's April Fool's Day. I'm gonna stay here with you guys until I get yelled at, and then I'm gonna be like, it's April Fool's. I was kidding.
Oh man. All right. Well, so here I gotta have Charlie up.
Apple breaking lower there. Ah, you son of a gun. I wanted to short that bad boy today again. 173.50 was the area that I was looking for the breakdown. Look for SPY to break down now. That's what I would look for. If I was short Apple, I would want SPY to just completely take out the lows now.
Yeah.
Nothing against your trade, though. You
know? Oh no, I mean it's solid though.
There's more along, yeah.
Well, keep in mind what I said was I would not be surprised if it came back and tested the previous close, and that previous close was 251.64, right? That's the biggest thing right here for me, because this I'm not surprised by, because you want to get a little bit of a retest, but you know it is what it is. Speaking of which, by the way, THCA came back down here, and I went ahead and grabbed some more shares on Thinkorswim. What was my fill on Thinkorswim? Not the best one, but it was 11.93 on this little spike down here. I went ahead and marketed into that.
Lisa Lee saying Ryan is funny. Lisa, I was told by a man wiser than me that humor is going to allow you to keep your youth. So I've made an effort to do that on a regular basis. Appreciate the validation.
The fountain of youth, my friend.
I don't know about a fountain of youth, but
laughter.
Yeah, I mean, it is the best medicine, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It literally is good for your brain.
Yeah, it is.
There it is, by the way, the bounce from the previous close, just like we talked about. Now, if you feel like, hey, you sized in too much and you're a little uncomfortable, please, this is your chance to get out of those spike calls.
All right, now I will take a look here at CGC, what I talked about earlier, right? I wanted to kind of show you guys how I follow that 9 EMA. You see how it tipped it here? Now clicking it again. We don't want to see a flush down from this, because if it flushes down towards that 770, you can easily just come right back out of the trend. And so we wanted to follow that 9 EMA, get back up there towards 785. This is why I didn't want to do that third ad until above 8s, because it could easily trap us here. Next thing you know, we're right back down towards the VWAP.
And here's Snow, by the way, trying to get above the 244 level. Our calls are up 7%.
Yeah, TLT, man. Looks like the inversion is definitely going to stick around at least. You're going to hear a lot of recession talk this weekend, guys. Yeah, I saw that, JD. And you said you got those Apple puts. Hey, power to you, man. Wish you the best.
Yeah, I'm going to try USX again for a push through 5 here. We'll see if this works. 494 is my buy price. I already have a little bit of a buffer on this, by the way, because we just traded this. This is a reduced size trade, but yeah, I think maybe we take a move through 5 here again. We'll see. This is gearing, and this is, but I mean, the volume today compared to its average is just ridiculous. It's so much. Look at these volume sticks. Oh, you okay? No, you have it there. No. Look, compare today to yesterday on the volume there.
Sure, no problem.
Zoom out a little bit. Just zoom out a little bit. Look at that.
Oh my God, yes.
So this is what I'm talking about. These are the things that I'm looking for in these trades, which is why some of them work and some of them don't. But hopefully USX through 5 here. Long 494.
Well, I'm with you here at 496. Stop loss for me will be below.
There it goes. Right through 5. Let's go. Come on. You got to give us more of a pop than that. Big bid at 499.
What's the float on this stock?
That I don't even know.
That'd
Hook it up, Mitch. Hook it up.
Yeah, I'll start looking it up here.
This has got to go higher than this, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially with that pop. Needs more volume. Obviously, we're just getting into this.
505. 505. If we can get above 505, I think there's something here.
Float is actually not that big, man. 25 million. I have
look
25.
at the volume. Look at the volume. Yeah,
So how much have you rotated that float so far on the day?
Let's see.
We got daily volume.
12 million.
Boom. So we're almost towards a daily float rotation. That's when you usually see the biggest moves.
Back down. There's the pull. See, so here's one of the things that I struggle with when I take lower size. I often don't sell that initial pop. Now, when the stocks pull back in, it's sad face, sad trombone. When the stock just keeps ripping, it ends up not mattering because even though I have a reduced position size, I'm still going to end up cashing that out. We're hovering right here, right around the low 490s. There's another bidder at 497. I still think this goes higher, folks.
No bueno in cannabis, man. Looks like gonna have to keep my own stock because it looks like I might have to be selling CGC. The battle's on. What's up with the spy? Hanging out sideways. Apple, man. At least someone making the money, JD. Oh. We'll see what happens on that. CBC bounce in there. Let's see if it can push back up through it. Looking for this 3-minute candle to see if it's going to close below the 9 EMA or get back above. We got about 1 minute left, 30 seconds.
AMC still below that VWAP trade there. THCA hanging out around 12. SPY hanging out around VWAP, but it is below. It is below.
Would you mind giving us more about float rotation? We could do that. I think I'll save it for like live trading on another day so that we could really get into it. But I think the best way to show you that is to kind of actually take a historical approach and kind of show you certain times when float rotation has happened.
Well, you could probably do HYMC from earlier this week when it traded 300 million shares.
Perfect example. There you go. I'll look into that and I'll try to do a little report for us. I think it's better that when we talk about something that's like that, that's like something that is important, like to have some graphical examples.
Yeah. Well, I think you can. Let me take a look here real quick. So that was this. Yeah, that was 385 million, and then the next day it did 386 million.
Getting an alert, guys, and it's not my charting system. It's Chris Cathie.
Nice.
That's an alert itself right there, guys. So XPON, XPON, low flow, new lithium IPO. New lithium IPO, guys. So there you guys have it. If you guys want to keep that on watch, remember low float And so this is going to be moving fast, probably have a huge spread. Be careful out there. But definitely, whenever I get a Chris Catchy alert, I will let you guys know.
Yeah, that's a low float that's been halted. Like you said, you're taking a look at LITM now to see how that's going to react to it. Right near VWAP. So if you like that trade, decent risk reward here for you.
Yeah,
Not bad whatsoever.
Remember, I did a trade on LAC that's still kind of working now. Still holding that 9 EMA, but I'm out of it. But LAC also having a decent day too. All right, so this is you're getting towards kind of in a timing here where I really start paying attention to the SPY. If you can look at the SPY on the 15, you'll see 3 rejections off the VWAP today on the 15-minute. Now, if we can claim above 452.50, you could get a push back up. And the same thing, if it goes through that 451 level, you could get a breakdown. Further breakdown. So that's what I'm going to be watching on the SPY now that we've had 3 touches on the 15-minute off the VWAP. Where are we going to go now?
They're pulling USX back to VWAP. As long as it can stay and build above VWAP, we're still in here. I'm watching XPON on my other screen here. So those are the 2 stocks that I've got that I'm watching right now.
Yeah,
XPON was just a volatility halt, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, went ahead and added a few more shares of USX. My average fill is 489.
How many shares are you in on this, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm sorry?
How many shares are you in on this?
I'm in on 1,000 here on TradeStation only.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm at 500, so I got about half your size, and I would like to add. Here's my thought process, Zunaid, on the ad.
What's up?
I do want to add on this pull. Not even lying. I do want to add on this pull, but I also think that the spot at 5 and the spot now at 505 is that. Let me make sure I'm getting that right. Yeah, 505. Oh man, they're pulling it again. I'm hoping that we actually pushed through that. If we push through that, that's another good spot for me to add, and then just take whatever pop we get.
Should we just randomly put Spencer and Aaron on right now? Should we just put Aaron Bree on camera right now, just randomly?
This is why Zune doesn't have the power.
Like, what if he's just like picking his nose? You know what I mean?
I could see that happening. Maybe taking a nap.
He's looking. Yeah, I don't want to take the risk.
He looks focused.
He does, but I just don't want to take the risk because I don't know if he's going to do some dumb shit.
Hey, there's XPON opening up there.
Open?
Yeah,
ooh, $9 pop.
I never take IPOs. I want. Oh no, Mitch. No, not the day. Not the day for it. Not the day for it, Mitch. Hands off.
And it's off
I
indeed.
want to buy it so bad, but I'm just like,
I do too, man. Hands going in my butt, man. Sit on them.
Oh, they said it's going in my butt. I was like, what?
Zunaid, you freaky thing.
Hey, I'm not the freak. Your XPON is, as it's approaching $10. You're about 25 cents away. Yeah, this is a little crazy for me. You know what? I'm gonna set some limit orders though. You best believe that. Let me go back to the 10-minute. That is a 10-minute. By the way, I'm just getting filled on THCA as it's coming down.
I can't do it. I'm taking it off my screen.
USX back to the 494. There's a little bit of a spot there. Okay, they're pulling it off that. Yeah. See, so when I see repeat attempts on volume on names that are trading much higher than their average, I tend to think those want to go higher, even against the market. And in fact, when the market's down, it's actually easier to find some relative strength. This is the plan here on USX. We'll see if it materializes. Still watching XPON. Lots of sells in here.
Man, how do these people do it? Put in 4,000, 3,000. I see those orders going through on XPON at like 49 and 50s. I saw 4,000, 5,000 shares, 3,400 shares.
USX?
I don't know how they do it.
Come on, USX. Come on. I'm going to have just a little bit of fun here. I'm going to put a limit order out there on XPON at a 902 just to see what happens.
Yeah, it looks like a cup and handle pattern now on the 3-minute for USX. So I like that look as long as it can hold the support.
There's 5 on USX.
Come on, keep going. Keep going.
There's a pullback in X pawn, but I'm staying the hell away, guys. I'm gonna stick with my CGC right now. Sticking with the cannabis because I might need some afterwards.
Shit, if there was ever a day for me to drink, today's it.
Do you never drink? Is that your deal?
I've
Yeah.
never had a sip. Yeah.
You've never had a sip ever. Okay.
Nope.
That's-
But like I said, if there was a day, it would be today.
all right. I'm gonna
Go buy a bourbon bottle.
Close USX until we go through 5.
I'm gonna get a delivery from Drizzy.
Is that the dispensary
THCA.
by you?
No, that's a liquor delivery service. There's also reserve bar. For you
Oh, damn.
alcoholics that you need to get it delivered because you can't drive to get it.
All right, this time XPON
Let's just say in
halted to the
college.
downside.
College we call
XPON halted to the downside.
Yep.
828.
As I have 400 shares, so that'll be fun.
This is the scary part. This is why I sat on my butt.
Made a quick $80. Hey, you're welcome. That probably came from me as I'm down 161, but that's all right. USX. Come on, baby. We need you to get it going.
Yeah, we do.
Come on. Give us a nice little $300-400 win. By the way, Ryan, how's my mic? How's my mic, Ryan?
Need
You're good.
Thank you.
butter chicken.
There it goes.
Where it goes. Oh, yeah. Come on.
We
What's your target
need
here?
Butter chicken.
I'm not in it. I don't have a target.
Oh, you got out?
I closed it. I told you I closed it. I was waiting for a setup, and it's moving too quickly again.
Oh, shit. I'm out here. But
Sold to you, Zunaid.
Sold. Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm trying to see if I can get high day.
All right,
but I'm
well,
not gonna lie.
I'm gonna try. Oh, nope.
Okay.
It's running away from me. I'm in 507.
That butter
up,
chicken,
James?
baby. That butter chicken.
Getting a little heavy there though. All right, made $80 on that name today. Not so bad. Take the little gains. Good luck, Zunaid. I hope you get your 300-400.
Yeah, I don't know if I will. I might. I'm gonna take profit here just because of this.
I was gonna say if it's that's exactly what I did. If it sets up again, we can play it again. But
and it's
right
also
now,
for me, it's
the
XBON. I have
profit.
400 shares on a halt down. So good lord, I'm about to get wrecked on this one. No question about it.
Hopefully it opens back up at 9.
And wouldn't that be crazy? Shit, if it opens up at 918, thank you for my limit fill. Oh man, what a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. By the way, you can see THCA went ahead and tested the low of day right there. Look at that, on the money almost. Missed it by maybe a couple of pennies. Trying to come back up in life.
All right, we'll let you guys know. Closest stop out in maps, 85s would get me out there. That would be about a $15 loss there, so it's not anything big, but just want to make sure that you guys know about that one. Still in CGC, trying to watch this battle, looking for the cup and handle pattern to come into play now. So if you guys see here, cup, push towards the top, handle going through 8. That's what we're going to look for. We'll see if we can get it in cannabis, because we sure know that we're going to need some after this. So let's keep it going, guys. We'll see what happens. And with that being mentioned, guys, have you guys thought about going to the Cannabis Capital Conference? It's going to be just in about 20 days, guys, on April 20th. Of course, 420, guys. You guys don't want to be missing out. Our cannabis conference. Mike Tyson, I heard potentially maybe slapping somebody. I mean, honestly, I would like to take a hit, but I'm not going to be there. But we'll see what happens, guys. Definitely check it on out if you guys haven't checked it. And we also have the FinTwit conference. So if you guys want to check that out also, that's going to be in Vegas. So I know that
I'm going to be at that FinTwit conference. If you guys want to meet up, have a drink, let's do it. Come to the FinTwit conference. I will see you there.
Boom, boom. There you guys have it.
Taking out 15 here. Oh, I'm just watching XPON. I'm waiting for this to open.
Yeah, me and you both, buddy.
You guys.
Well, you have a little bit more skin in the game than I do, you know.
I do. Are we putting AB up?
Yeah, we could always put him up. He's always ready. My man, come on.
Yeah, what up, AB?
What up?
No, if you're gonna try to talk, we need your mic on, baby. No, we need you to work your mic.
Nah, come on,
Come on,
come
big
on.
dog.
You're
Come on, big
killing
dog.
me,
How you
Smoke.
gonna look so handsome with them glasses, but not know how to
Right?
work your mic?
He's got that like that Clark Kent thing going right now. and
Yeah, my man looking. You know who AB reminds me of? It might have been
Look at
Clark.
that. Look at that.
Matt Bomer, is that his name? From White Collar. You look like Matt Bomer's younger brother, my man.
Look at that. Look.
Is my mic on?
Your mic is on, my boy.
I thought you were playing an April Fool's prank on me.
No. The broker
About my
is playing
mic
an
not
April Fool's
working.
joke on me is what's going on.
Zunaid, White Collar was one of my favorite shows growing up, and I know that's a very high compliment. He's a good-looking guy, so
He's a very good-looking fella. I, mean,
I think
the
he's a little
jawline and everything.
bit more. I mean, he's a little bit more symmetrical. We'll say maybe.
I'm
than
just
I am.
glad you're not as great of a con artist as him. So.
AB, he doesn't have the cardinal red face that you do right now.
Yo, you were blushing like a
Yeah.
You have a great day over here, my friend.
Oh my god.
The
Well, I
ladies are
appreciate
gonna
it,
come
guys.
Here we go,
calling,
X-Con.
man.
X-Con
The ladies are
open.
gonna come calling, dude.
I got stopped out, by the way.
Do you guys have a good trading day this morning?
Hell no. I did.
Hell no.
No, we did
I think
not.
we all just got like wrecked.
Was the market playing some April Fool's pranks on you?
I mean, yeah, it was.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Bro.
it was definitely one of those where I'm just like,
Hey, AB, remember that company Chara where you asked the CEO if he had ever heard of Zdeno Chara? Do you remember that?
I do remember that. Yeah.
So they reported earnings today, and they're down a little bit on a good report. Frankly, I actually think it was a great report, but they're down a little bit. So there's a little April Fool's tomfoolery there, if you will. And then some of these other trades, like my broker's lagging. I'm not able to get in and out of fills. I'm missing stuff. I was trapped in a frustrating trade earlier.
oh, good lord, CGC.
X-Pon going for the highs again.
Yep, I got just back in on 9. I got back in on X-Pon 895. AB, we need you to throw some money here, baby.
Should I throw some money? I mean, here's my problem, Zunaid, is if I throw some money right now on some trades, I can't close them till Monday. I don't.
Oh, that's not for you then.
And I don't know what's gonna happen over. I don't know what's gonna happen over the weekend.
I don't know, but here we are on X-Pon over 924s. I'm trying to get a fill here at 9.
I got the tick chart up, man. The tick chart.
Oh man.
No,
That
Zen
tick
Bullish. I
chart
said
would make me shit myself if I saw that goddamn halt down.
Zen Bullish. I said I do remember that. That's like one of the things I get pleasure of is asking CEOs of publicly traded companies kind of like funny, weird questions that catch them off balance, and they're like, "Yeah, I know." But they usually appreciate it because it's a nice like switch up from a very serious interview.
Yo, come on, X-Pon. Come on.
Tick. I never put this up, but I just wanted to put it up.
I love it. Like CNB has like that little, whenever IPOs happen, CNBC has like their little tick chart. And dude, I'm always like blown away by that. I'm like, oh man. I think on TradingView you have it here too, but it's just not that sexy. Here you go. Here's a tick chart on, if you want to put mine up. See,
There you go.
Okay. Oh, see, look at this. Oh, see, this is what I'm
Ooh.
talking about. This is where you kind of
chart. There you go.
Ooh, yeah, it's not a tick, it's a second. Thank you. But see, this is where you get heart attacks. You're like, oh shit, oh no, oh wait, where's it going? Oh, see, look, it's dipping now. Oh,
yo,
man.
AB, I'm probably gonna get stopped out in cannabis. Maybe you want to take a cannabis swing over the weekend.
I saw that Jeff in the chat saying I should get into a canopy growth swing trade. I actually have been looking at GrowG.
the GrowG.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back in on it, Mitch. I mean, if you look at the chart, if we pull up a longer dated chart of GrowG, ticker GRWG, this is one that, of course, got all the way up to like $55-$60 a year ago, but has now been hanging out below $10 and has kind of just been pretty stable. I mean, it's a couple red candles there, but we haven't seen this stock come back up at all yet, really, on the long-term chart, and I think we have to at some point. So I'm taking a stab at GrowG here.
Hey, it's not a bad one to take a look at. It has a tendency of just running big with cannabis, and I mean, I've been to the stores. I would say that it's a cannabis supply store, guys. So I think it's just going to run with cannabis, either which way it goes up, which way it goes down. It's going to continue to run on that. I honestly sometimes don't even feel like this stock runs with its own fundamentals. So we'll see what happens there. It is just quiet right now, at least on the day to day. We'll see what happens on there. CGC now breaking that 770s, really close to stopping me. I should be out right here at 770, but I'm pushing it at a center too.
Yo, Chris Cathie. Sorry, I thought you were done. Go ahead.
No, Catchy, what's up?
Well, no, I heard Cathie was trying to compare my squawk voice to Charles's squawk voice. What's up, man? You gonna compare a rookie to a vet like him? Come on, man.
I'll tell you one thing.
That's like comparing Lonzo Ball to like LeBron. Like, why are you doing me like that?
Why did you pick Lonzo Ball of all players?
I couldn't think of, I was trying to think
what's Lonzo's younger brother has
LaMelo.
LaMelo, way better than
He's better than Lonzo, right?
I'll go with LaMelo.
Way better.
What's going on, Chris? What's up, man?
Better dribbles, way better shooting. We know that one.
Is Lonzo still in the league? I don't even know.
Yeah, he is. He just let's just say not the best.
Lonzo's on the Bulls. He actually was really helping the Bulls until he got hurt earlier this year.
Oh, that's right.
He should be back for the playoffs, but we'll see.
I'll take LeBron to MJ.
That weird shot. I can't handle that one.
It's his defense, though, Mitch. It's his wing defense, which is just lockdown.
That's I mean, you want to stay in the NBA? You want to stay defense, in the NFL?
Exactly. Very few players in the NBA play defense.
Yeah. If you're a lockdown defender in the NBA, there you go.
I wonder if I could trade off of this 1 second chart ever in life.
1 second chart? That's a thing?
Bro, that's what's up right
here.
Dude,
look.
Oh, yeah, look. Here, this is my 1 second chart right here on Xbox.
The
trade
bro.
that I'm in. So, look, let's draw some
shit.
trend lines. Hold on. Here we go. Let's have some fun. Look, there's a little bit of a trend. It's not. I'm just like messing around here at this point. See, we've got that. We've got consolidation happening right here for the past 30 seconds, right? We're trying to break out of it.
Consolidation for the past 30 seconds. Oh my god. Zune, can you do me a favor? Can you pull up the cues? I mean, we're sliding here, and I'm gonna try to play a bounce here at some point. I'm gonna wait till I'm not gonna try to catch a knife, but I'm gonna wait till we bottom out a little bit, and I think we will get a bounce at some point today. I have trouble believing that there's gonna be that few of buyers at any level here that we don't see a bounce at some point. So
the best place, in my opinion, my man, to play a bounce is on SPY if it can get to this 450 area. That whole number of 450. Look at that bounce.
450 on the SPY. We're almost already there, Zune.
That's what I'm saying. So if you go ahead and take a look at March 28th, that 450 bounce, look how beautiful that was. Obviously, not saying it'll happen again because the day before that, it came all the way down to the 48s. But
all right, so we're at 450, like 90 right now. I might cheat a little bit and put an order out there at like 450, 10, 450, something like that. So if we do get down there and I miss it by a couple cents, I'll still get filled. But I like that, Zune. I like playing a SPY bounce here, and even if it's just if you
get a point.
Exactly. A buck.
If you get a point. Yeah. So anyway, by the way, I know we're hugging your segment here. I don't know what interviews or whatever you have coming up, but
y'all are fine. I mean, I know you guys have work to do and stuff. So if you guys want to hang out, by all means, we have Jesse Kaylor from Elite Trading coming on at noon in 20 minutes. As far as headlines go, I mean, I was going to recap the GameStop stock split, but I think a lot of people already kind of understand it by now. One thing that I worry about here with and it's similar with the Tesla stock split that we saw. They're also like doing an offering with it. So it is dilutive in a way, but I think people are overlooking that and looking at the bullish side on the stock split more than they're looking at the bearish side of issuing more shares to do this stock split.
Yeah, so
it didn't perform as well as I thought it would today.
With that one, I think it's just also a matter of they did leave room there for them not to use it as a dividend. They did leave room for them to use it to also raise more money in the filing. I think there's a lot of kind of misconceptions with the way that they're going about it. Normal stock splits, you wouldn't be hearing all this kind of dilutive talk attached to it. And so they kind of left that in the filing that it could lead to dilution essentially. And so I think that's what investors kind of caught there. There was a good article Chris put out yesterday. So if you guys want to check that out, I think he threw it up right now. Not sure if that link works. If anything, I can look it up, but let us know in the chat if it came up. You captured gains from Apple? Yeah, I did earlier today, but I wish I would have been short right now. Apple looking like it's crushing down there. Captured it early on in the day. We got a good gain there on that one, but this was the takedown that I wish I would have been in. from 173.50s down there towards 172.50s, would have got the point right now, taking some profit through the low of the day, would have been around that 172.55. Now we look for it to continue. We want to see it really hold this kind of anything pullback 172.80s. Make sure that holds so you can get that continued down move in Apple. We'll see what happens there.
Here's my thoughts on Apple right now. And again, this is not investment advice, but if you were looking at Apple up 10, 11 days in a row over the past couple weeks and thought, oh my God, I knew I should have bought more Apple or whatever. Here's an opportunity, right? We're down 3 or 4% from the highs earlier this week. Apple, to me, is a stock that you can buy anytime it shows weakness. And to me, I mean, it's a good buying opportunity. Down 3%, whether you're looking at a swing trade, long-term investment. I'm not really worried about, because here's the thing. Nothing's changed today than 3 days ago when Apple was up 10 days in a row. That shows how much conviction out there is on Wall Street right now that Apple's a good buy right now. 10, 11 days in a row. You had to go back decades to the last time that Apple stock did that. So to me, nothing's changed since then. I don't think this is a reversal. I think it's just a little, couple red candles in a uptrend.
XPON, baby. $10. High and mighty.
Are you in it?
I already got out. I took profits. Yeah, we were watching the 1 second chart.
We were watching that 1 second, baby.
No longer in it. Not even on Thinkorswim or anything. I only had some in TradeStation for fun.
Good job, Sinead. Good job, bro.
Thank you. That was fun.
Way to take it, man. I didn't have the BALLS. Definitely, you jumped in there, and I think you got out once, right?
So yeah. So let's look at the technical setup, right? AB, you and I talked about it. Saw the trend line break here, right? Such a key level here. And you saw the great consolidation for 30 seconds. I mean, that was huge. You saw the breakout, failed, but it tested the bottom of that consolidation, came back, and it broke above. I mean, if that's not TA to a T, baby, I don't know what it is. Chris, I appreciate you, pal. Yeah, I lost money on it the first time around because I got caught in a halt down. But
dude, that's why I bring the Chris Cathie alerts.
Oh, man. We need you to come trade with us, man. I don't know if you trade like intraday or what, but we need you to hop on with us.
All right, Chris, don't worry. You can hop on. Don't worry. We'll tell the writing team that you're too valuable in live trading.
Yeah, let them know. Like somebody's gonna yell at me, by the way, for not
having too much fun today, guys. I hope you guys had a good time. I think we're gonna start wrapping up, and we'll let AB take on over here. For
the next
guys, minutes.
I appreciate y'all hanging out a few extra minutes. You know, a lot of big shoes to fill today with Spencer out, but. Let's all wish Spencer a happy April Fool's Day, and hopefully he's having a good time out in Vegas.
Definitely.
Miracle's Playground. He better be having a good time.
By the way, X-Spawn, now 1050s. Crazy move.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a crazy move all day long.
But now it's at 11 almost.
That's how it is, dude. I mean, it's crazy. At least we brought it up before they came out of the halt, and that's why we got the Chris Cathie alert. That's why we have the team here at Benzinga always keeping an eye out for movers or anything that's going to get kind of the attention out there. That's one thing that I think that we definitely do well on. If it's not Zunaid, Ryan, we got Chris Cathie, we got so many, Phil Hall. There's so many great people looking at stocks and catching every move. So stay right here, guys. Benzinga. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, guys. I need to move on over. It's been a long day for me already. Been going since pre-market prep. And it was a day for me that I'm ending small in the red right now. I'm about 30 cents in the red, but do have some positions open. Still have that CGC open here. We'll see what happens on that one. And then I still got Oxy and lithium swing trades. Lithium is still working. We'll see what happens on that one. Took half the profit. Oxy just leaving that last little bit of shares to work there. And then we'll see what happens on those. Losses today came from XPEV and Asana.
Sweet. See you later, Mitch.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Take care.
Where'd AB go?
Is it just
I'm here. Oh, I'm here.
Boy, y'all about to have me do the show. You don't want that.
That was my April Fool's prank. I was gonna say, I want to see what Zunaid does if I leave him up there alone.
Oh, hey, I'll be looking at the 1 second chart on SPY all day, every day.
Hey, all day. We'll be doing TA on the 1 second chart in real time all day.
We should do that.
I don't know if there's enough Adderall in the world to get me.
Not all day, but
That would be a lot.
oh man. By the way, your test. Oh, it was about 30 cents away, by the way, on that 450 test.
From the 450?
Yeah, so I think SPY, the low day so far has been 450.28.
So Ryan, did you have thoughts on on what I was saying about Apple? Because I did see some disagreement in the chat, which I want to address, because obviously if Taiwan Semi is saying that demand for smartphones and computers is dropping, that's not good news for Apple. But the flip side of that is, when it's said and done, Apple over time, I mean,
Yeah,
they've been fine.
I'm an Apple bull. I love Apple. I completely agree with you. You should absolutely be adding it on weakness. I have a stock position that I just don't trade. This is the one thing I agree with Kramer on, is when he talks about Apple, he says own it, don't trade it. That's where I'm at. I don't like to trade it back and forth. Maybe some calls here and there, but otherwise own it. Nothing there has changed. AB, when you go outside and you don't see a single iPhone, or you see only a handful of iPhones, then reassess. Pretty much everyone's got iPhones now. So I mean, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough for me to be negative on Apple. I've been a bull for so long.
Yeah, and I will say I think Kramer holds a similar position to his Apple or sentiment for Apple that with Nvidia, and I agree with him on those two. I think he says both those stocks are ones that he just owns and doesn't trade. But I don't know. I mean, I agree. Those are rare times to agree with Kramer on.
Right. Well, I might be back if CGC starts ripping. So if
Mitch, take
Mitch got FOMO. I was like, where'd he come from?
No, Mitch. Yeah, take Mitch. You've been on stream all day. Take some time. Take a break. I had actually my.
I actually
had my.
Leave the computer right now. CGC.
I actually had my 1:30 guest cancel. So if you wanted to hop back on at 1, do some more live trading, by all means. If not, I was potentially looking at doing like a 30-minute replay or something. But we'll see.
FOMO, schmomo. We'll see what happens. Cannabis, CGC life.
He just came out of nowhere.
Mitch
He
has
just
left
came
the
out of nowhere. I was like, what? Oh, I love it. I love it. By the way, Xpon went ahead and broke above 11. When did you say
guys are obviously
at 12? I'm about to leave here in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, you guys are obviously more than welcome to hang out, but you're also more than welcome to leave, considering you've been going for longer than you normally do. I was gonna get into my April Fools. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do this, and I don't think Rohan or Aaron T is here to tell me I can't. But I was gonna play one of my all-time favorite pranks. Have you guys seen this?
No.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I
is this
play
where
this.
you like blindfolded
I haven't
him?
seen it. Don't spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it, Sinead.
Okay.
Last time you saw me, if you're not a College Humor fan, was probably when I was being pranked at Yankee Stadium by my friend Amir.
Dear Sharon, I love you forever.
So I think if I just periodically like pause the video and talk over it, we can't get dinged.
You're getting married, right?
You know how at halftime at basketball games, one lucky fan is always dragged out on court. He's given the opportunity to take some impossible shot to win a ton of money. Well, what if that fan were Amir? What if he made that shot and it was worth $500,000? And what if we saw him be told it was all fake seconds later and be embarrassed in front of 18,000 people? Wouldn't that be fun? I think that'd be fun. Oh.
All right, so they were doing like a prank war between them. The setup, they explain it. So here's him getting. I wish Spencer.
So here, let me set this up. So he did a fake proposal to his girlfriend at Yankee Stadium. Girlfriend didn't like it, slapped him, Will Smith style, just boom. Right? Is that what's happened so far?
Correct. So the previous iteration in the prank war was this guy pranking him, saying, yeah, he set up a fake proposal of the other guy's girlfriend, not knowing it was going to happen. Like, it said, "Will you marry me?" And this guy had like no clue, and he had to explain to his girlfriend that it wasn't real, and then she wasn't happy. So now this is his payback. I was saying I wish Spencer was here because he was at Maryland. I don't know if he was at Maryland when this happened, but he went to Maryland, so he probably knows this video. So now the kid that's being pranked has been picked to shoot the half-court shot. They're setting up. He's signing the paperwork right here.
In a couple minutes, he's going to come out here and try to make a blindfolded half-court shot.
for $500,000. So whether or not that ball goes in, I need you guys to scream and cheer it as loud as I know you believe because I've been watching this whole game. Please, please, please help me. And I will never take this t-shirt off, I promise.
All right, so we'll skip ahead a little bit.
One blindfolded shot for $500,000. Basket straight in front of you. Half court about 5 steps away. It's your shot. 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 3, 2, 1, go! 3, 2, 1.
They're really giving us all the angles.
Yeah.
Not even close. He's celebrating, going crazy, thinking, look, he's going crazy. He's running around the court.
Wouldn't you if you won 500 G's?
Oh my God, I'd be taking my shirt. I'd be doing cartwheels. Oh, he's celebrating with the mask. Oh no. Oh no. And let's skip to the reaction when he finds out that it's fake. Because at this point, he doesn't even know that his buddy that's pranking him is at this game. He has no. So once he sees him, you'll see. His buddy's the one with the check here.
Oh my goodness. Does he know? Does he know?
He
now?
knows right away.
Now, he knows at this point that he just got
He's devastated. Absolute devastation. All right, so I'll go ahead and say that's my favorite prank of all time.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's fucking awesome, dude. That was
not
awesome.
gonna lie about that. Pretty good.
AB, by the way, Spy,
Yep.
nice little bounce.
Off 450. Did it get all the way down to 450 or no?
It didn't. It missed it by 28 cents.
So how? Okay, I cheated by 10 cents and
Oh,
put an
good.
order out.
Oh, you didn't
No,
get
I
filled,
didn't.
though.
No, because
All right,
it was at
folks.
4.
I
See you
gotta
later.
run.
See you later,
You
Ryan.
guys, this is awesome. I can't wait to do this again. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you on Monday.
We should have a part-time for our real jobs on Fridays. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
See you later, pal.
Later, man.
Damn, bro, you didn't get filled.
So maybe next time on Spy, because Spy will move 0.1% and it's like $1 for Spy because it's $450. So maybe I'll cheat a little more than 10 cents. Maybe I'll
So,
cheat like
how many
a
contracts
quarter
would
next
you have
time.
bought if it went down to the 450?
I would have bought some calls that let me see which ones I had to fill.
The reason I ask is because, like, say if you were going to buy 5 calls that expired today, right? It's like when it gets around 30 to 40 cents, I like to buy like 2. And then when it gets down lower, then I'll buy another one. Then when it gets to my actual place, I'll buy some more. You know what I mean? That way you're like not missing it like we clearly did here on Spy. Because I was waiting too. I'm not going to lie to you. But obviously we got busy just dicking around. But
yeah. So maybe the lesson is next time I'll just cheat a little bit more on Spy, go up like a quarter or 50 cents or just dollar cost average like you're saying. Yeah. But yeah, let me know in the chat. Do you guys have any all-time favorite pranks? Because that's a good one, but I think there's some other good ones out there. We can do a little
I got you with a prank.
Okay.
It was like a 2-minute prank.
Yeah, that was a good prank.
That was
you want to tell it or you want me to tell it?
I don't even remember it. Oh, it was when you
I tweeted something about OnlyFans and you messaged me like, yo, Jason's pissed.
I called you, I think.
I know, I was stressed.
Okay, so he posted something. So I think this was when OnlyFans was making a big change in their policies or whatever. And then Aaron made some fun at OnlyFans, but it was kind of like borderline inappropriate, whatever.
No, the tweet was it was when OnlyFans said that they were gonna like take off explicit content, and I was like,
right.
If you're an OnlyFans creator at risk of losing your income, here's a free trial to Benzinga Pro so you can like make some money. And yeah, Zunaid was like, "Oh, Jason's like mad about this, whatever." I'm like, "Fuck!" Like I thought it was funny, and oh no, you know what was the funniest part about it was the first thing I did was I threw Spencer under the. I go. Spencer said it was okay.
So folks in the chat, let me tell you what happened. So I called him and I'm like, "Yo, do you know who posted that OnlyFans tweet? Because I just got in trouble for it. Because sometimes I'll tweet from the account." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Dude, Jason just called me. He's like pissed that we posted such an inappropriate thing because it doesn't make us look good." And he's like, Spencer told me that it was fine to post it. So, I mean, Spencer was good with it.
All right, I'm reading up on the history of April Fool's Day. Origins go back to 1392 in the Nun's Priest's Tale. Okay, interesting. It's been around for a few hundred years.
Yeah, no, it's been crazy. But look, I got to go do my real job before they fire me for real on April Fool's Day. But always a pleasure hanging out with you, man.
You as well. All right, Zunaid, have a great weekend. If I don't speak to you, happy trading. Stay green.
Appreciate you. Bye.
Peace. All right, y'all. We are going to do. Let me just go ahead and pull up. I'm just gonna pull up the first article I find for top. No, I want top April. Let's do top company April Fool's pranks because there's been some good April Fools. Oh, here we go. Here's a good article. And I got Jesse Kaylor waiting. I'm going to ask him his favorite April Fool's jokes ever. This is from the Drum. Oh, yeah. Taco Bell buys the Liberty Bell. That was a good one. Google's mic drop. Get the last word on any email. Just send your message with the new mic drop button. Everyone will see your response in this GIF, but you'll never see the conversation again. Enough said. I don't remember that, but that was only from a few years ago, 2016. Volkswagen stunt becomes a car wreck. Whatever. I don't know. I don't remember that one. Poopery. All right, let's see what Jesse Kaylor has to think about top April Fool's pranks of all time. You guys know Jesse Kaylor, Elite Trading. We're going to be talking about what Jesse's been looking at, what stocks he likes right now. So without further ado, let me play my special guest intro and get Jesse on the show. All right,
Sorry,
all right,
I was
Jesse.
getting down with the get down on that intro.
I know that's a fire beat right there.
It is a fire beat. How is everybody doing today?
Good. So first things first, do you have a favorite April Fool's Day prank?
Not really. I mean, there's always the typical ones that wives like to pull on the husbands that say they're pregnant and stuff like that. I feel like is always kind of funny. Or you see like the social media posts where it gets you going and then you get through and it's like April Fool's at the end. But other than that, not really. I mean, in college, we used to do the old bucket of water on the guy's head when they came out their dorm room, but nothing really crazy stands out for me on the April Fool's.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like I said, there's some good corporate like company ones that people have done, but overall, it's gotten to the point where now on April Fool's Day, like if you see something, you just assume it's not real.
Right. Yeah, pretty much. It's hard to trick anybody any these days. I feel like everyone's looking to be tricked.
Yeah. All right, what are we looking at here?
That's just because last time we were on, I said at the end of the night or the end of the day, because of the SNDL, news and things of that nature, they were being oversold. It was down in the 58 cents range. We were buying them and then selling those calls out for the 8th of this week. So Friday, they'll expire next week. And kind of just wanted to go over just a quick setup of where we were looking at it and why we did what we did. Because I think some people don't really understand why you would sell calls to protect a, position, selling covered calls. And what we did was we took a position right in this area when we were all talking together, and it was last week, and we went and said, hey, we're going to take a stab at this, sell the $1 and $1.50 calls that were for the 8th and then the following week of April. And we got the big push. We didn't have all of our shares covered, so we got to take profit on some of these. We sold some on the way up in the 73 handle, 74s, and then kept the remaining shares, but they're all protected by those calls. So as long as it's under $1 by the 8th, then we're going to collect money on those premiums and also be averaged and still underneath the price of the stock if it's above 58 cents. So it was just a cheap small cap play that I thought we might have some news. They had earnings coming up. They have a deal that was being announced for a merger or a buyout, I believe. I forget the name of the company. I was reading that actually was something I didn't know about until recently. But that was one that we were looking at. And then we also put out a trade in the Discord. It just so people that have never joined in the link, it looks just like this. If you haven't been in there before, the alert would pop up like right here, and all you have to do is just click on it and it'll pull you right up to the chart and the trade idea with the analysis, where we entered, where our stop loss was, things of that nature. This one was on BBY. The crappy part about trading is if you look at that, we had an idea. It almost spiked and touched our profit target, but it didn't. We're still in the trade, but we didn't quite get that spike that we wanted to. It was really close, and it would have been a super quick trade that we had pushed out, could be a month out, over till the end of April is what this trade could be. So that's one that we've looked at as BBY. Reasoning why is because it was approaching a support level, as you can see right in this level at that red line, 2250s, 2190 area. And when it hit that support, we realized that there was only $1.50 to the downside risk. So it just looked like a good entry point for a smaller gain. If you had that target down to about 2 and it was a break even 2-to-1 ratio, then you probably would have taken your profit and already been out of that trade. So it was one that we were looking at.
And I don't know, Jesse, if you can see the chat, but I'm seeing some tickers flying in the chat. Brian saying he's out of the Apple, looking for 107 on AMD.
Let's pull up AMD.
Yeah. And then I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds, right?
Oh, I can handle this. You're good.
I know. You got the reins. I trust you.
AMD 106.91 could have a pullback down here to the 102.50 if it tries to approach and do a triple bottom right here. So that would be something that I would look for an entry. But if you don't believe it's going to go that far down, basically what I would do is try to assess my entry based off that support. If I don't think it's going to go there, then I might want to take a trade somewhere along this line as an entry point with my stop loss right around here. And what you would do is just slide this up. You can put it right here, pull this over to the current trading position. And let's say you're right about here. You see the current highs. Get out of my face, Leia. A big old Rottweiler that's about 180 pounds is in the way here. Right now, the trade doesn't look like it's something that I would want to do for the upside, but I would definitely look at a downside trade on this one for the current pricing action. But if you're looking for like a quick move right this second, you would wanted it to not break this low that it just broke, in my opinion, because now it looks like it should have further downside. So it looks more like a possible long if you're only trying to get to around these areas like 108, if you're trying to get a buck or two out of it right at this level. But if it breaks down any lower, then you'd want to be out of it. But I think it's going to come down even more. And the way I would look at it is that I'm looking at this candle right here, how it has a big strong downwind and then downturn, and then it didn't try to come up and get half of that at all. And it's still doing that right now. So if it comes back on that previous candle that had a wick down and gave me a green bar that was halfway through here, then I might think that it might come back and try to approach this double and make a double top around 107, 108. But since it's not, I think that it's actually going to break down further, and you might see another 50 cents or like 106, somewhere around there, 105.50s before it'll move back up. And it could change as soon as the way that I look at it is I don't have an opinion. I just go off of what I'm looking at. Kids are crying in the background. What's wrong? Okay, I'll be right there. Come here, I'll give you this. So that's what happens when you have family around. You guys know that. Here, come get this Sprite. But where are the support levels for SPY? Let's see, SPY. SPY is breaking down with it. So that's another reason why I wouldn't want to take an AMD long trade. When you have SPY breaking down like that, it's not giving it the momentum that you want. So here we go with SPY flushing down. Where could it go? It's right there. It just broke past. This is where my stop loss would have been on a long if I was taking it in this area. So now it's approaching, it's taking them out. You have your next support level right here at 449, 448, and it's coming right down and flushing through there. So where you're looking at is, let's say you had a big buy come in, you had big levels right here where this is your support, 444. So we have 444 as a previous support. It went all the way up to 462. So you're getting more than a 50% replacement there. So and then you have 445. So 445, you got $4 to the downside, upside target possibly 452. So right now it's a short play, not a long play for me. Where is my savior here? Because I got children breaking in on me. Come here, right here, Arden. Take this. Open the door. You don't want it? Okay. $449.78. I told you can have that in just a second. I don't know why you can't wait. What do we got in the chat? We have, yeah, see that JD's? I know it's hilarious. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, here you go. You guys got the 4-year-old and 2-year-old breaking out of the rooms. Nap time ended shorter than normal. But see this right here, this, if you go to the daily, you've got 440. I know, I hear her. She's in there. You can just go open the door for her and let her out. She just wants out.
No, she wants you to fix her tabby.
I know.
You go.
All right, sorry for this brief interruption. Bri, come back, save us. And we're back. I love it here. Yeah, we definitely are real raw. Everything is right here in front of you. Nothing to hide here. Everyone's got family. But 445 is where I thought that you might be getting this support level for the next one on SPY on the daily. But anything else you guys are looking at in there in the chat? Possibly a 450 test here. That would be if it comes up to 450 and fails right away, then you might keep coming down right here. Find some consolidation, possible reprieve up to 451 or somewhere in that area, but then just a continual breakdown. I just don't think there's a lot going on here in SPY today. QQQ 359.39. It's doing the same thing as SPY. I mean, it's basically going to probably give you a little bit of life for just a second or two, and then just continue to chop and break down the rest of the day. That's what I would think. So not looking good for the longs here. But then when you say that, though, you want to look at these small cap stocks that are possibly maybe moving. So like that's why I said, like SNDL, look at that today. Looks a lot stronger than those charts. Stocks that people aren't paying attention to, are out of favor, things of that nature might be the ones that can give you a little bit of a move today. Let's see about play. That's one I always look at. See, that's another one that I look at whenever the market's kind of coming down. I possibly look at play, and then X is always a go-to. Got your support level coming down there, 37.35. If it hits that there, you might be able to get another, 50, 60 cents to the upside. Quick little trade with only like a 10 or 12 cent, 15 cent drop to the downside for your stop. CLVR is another one. Yeah, that one's running. 299 needs to break that 3. If it breaks that 3, you're coming right back up to 450, somewhere around there. So if that's a big triple top there forming, needs to break down. If it does break down maybe and come back down here, then you might get in this range 271-ish, and then you're looking at a 260, so like a 20-cent drop. So I would say let's say you come way down here, 234, you have a 30-cent drop, and then a 70 cents, 80 cents to the upside. So that would be a good little move there when you're talking a couple thousand shares. Paul, what I did was I sold the next day. That's exactly what happened when it ran and we got that big pop. We got the premiums on the calls for SNDL to rise. And that's when we sold them because you're going to get more premium out of them. You don't really, you can sell them when it's on a bad day, but you're not going to get that premium that you want. And the nice part is you wake up the next day, they're up 30, 40% because they're so cheap. You're selling them for 10 to 12 bucks a piece. You wake up the next day, they're worth 6 to 8. Instantly. Pretty much the time decay is just so detrimental to those out of the money calls on a dollar stock or a dollar under stock. When you're coming into the daily, look at that theta. That theta is going to kill them contracts so fast. And then what's happening, if it goes to $1, I'm going to make 50 cents, 50 or 42 cents per share. So I'm not upset if it goes to $1 and someone asks to cover me and they make me actually sell them my stock for $1. So I don't care if it does. The only thing that would make me mad, which really wouldn't if we had, still some skin in the game like we do, a few thousand shares that are sitting there waiting for you to continue to go above those covered calls. But Paul, what I want to say is that if it goes to like $4 or $5 though, we lose out on that chance to sell those covered shares because they're covered at that $1. So if someone was to convert those and actually make me sell them at $1, then they're going to make that profit of anything that's above the buck. So that's, the main thing about that is takeaway is you're losing maximum upside. That's about it. That's your big risk on selling covered calls is you're losing maximum upside. But other than that, the BFRI, I saw that in the chat. Oh, never heard of that one. Wow, that one's definitely taken off. You broke out to a new high here. Yeah, your stop out's 320, 321. So you got about a 40-cent stop there. So that'd be one that I'd look at if you're looking at that's your levels. But here's where you want to go to and see what it looks like comparatively. So here's my next line that I would be looking at. The last high, 473. If it wasn't actually going to make it all the way there, you might have another $1 out of this, another 60, 70 cents, maybe $4 would be your target. Not trying to get the full move, but that could be a play there. Hey, what's up, Aaron? You back? You're on mute, Aaron. Unmute. Can you guys still hear me in the chat? Because I can't hear Aaron. I see his lips moving.
I can hear you.
Okay, now I can hear you and you sound like a robot.
I sound like a robot?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
To me, I don't know if anyone else can hear you.
All right, I'm working.
Both sound like a robot. Are we better now?
Okay.
Yeah, still Robo Man.
So is it a connection? Maybe it's a.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off. That way you can maybe reconnect and it'll take it off.
All right. Am I still sound robot-y? Oh, Ryan's saying only when I join it does this. Go on.
Sounds like a StreamYard issue.
Or this could be an elaborate April Fool's prank someone's playing on me. Brent just came into the office, so I have a feeling it may be him playing an April Fool's prank on me. Do I sound good now?
Oh my god, it's so bad.
It's so bad.
What happened?
Oh no. Oh no. Testing. 1 2 1 2.
Hey, can you join from your laptop for a quick sec?
All right, guys. I'm going to join here for now. Let me get my camera started. Oh, my God. This is fantastic. Enver's saying I sound perfect, so. All right, Rohan's troubleshooting this. While we're doing this, I'm gonna pull up my Benzinga Pro. You sound good to me in the microphone in the headphones, Rohan. They can't hear you though. Do I sound okay now? Yeah, I changed over to my laptop. Sorry, y'all. I'm just getting my Benzinga Pro signed in, and we're gonna look at some stocks. Let me know in the chat what you guys are watching. I know my camera's not.
Tested. Oh, here we go. Here we go. See, you can't hear you. All right. We went over yesterday. Did we fix it? I'm so excited for the CCC. Back to robot. We're back to robot. About CCC or robot? No, the robot thing is because my voice apparently sounds like a robot to people in the chat. And someone just said I'm back to sounding like a robot. CCC is because... Who? Oh, that's what I sound like right now? That is terrible. I don't know who Huber is. Oh, wow. Why are we... I mean, like, what am I supposed to do right now? Let's play a different video off our YouTube. So at least it doesn't sound like... Well, that'll probably still sound weird. Alright.
Alright, I'm back on my laptop. Sounding good now. Pulling up my Benzinga Pro.
Where's your video?
I don't know. It's not working. I'll show you what happens when I try to...
Let me get in the
Oh, we just broke below that 450 level, Zunaid. Now we're talking about on SPY earlier. We will see if we get a little bounce here. Let me go to a minute chart. I don't have the 1 second chart like Zunaid does, but for now, let's see if we do get a bounce. Looks like we got, how low? We got to 449.68. So we did dip below that 450 support level. Oh, here we go. Now you guys can see me. What up? You guys can see beautiful downtown Detroit in the background. Yeah, Enver, how are we looking on trivia? I'm going to ask Jesse Kaylor if he wants to come back because it looks like we've got our issues fixed, at least for now, if I'm on my laptop. Let me ask. 1, 2, hop back in. And then, yeah, I mentioned CCC. Brent was asking why I mentioned CCC is just because Natan Javi was asking me if I was going, and I was like, yeah, it's the plan for now. So I'm super stoked to go down to Miami. I've been to Miami once in my life, but it was when I was like a little kid.
I'm excited to get back there now as a grown man. Miami?
Wait, Luke, what was Austin Wilson's prank? I saw in Slack people were talking about it.
Restart your computer. Maybe you're live.
I know. I'm trying to get a better camera angle. Oh, all right.
It's your webcam.
I know. I was just looking up at the screen to see it. Gotcha. Oh, back to robot. All right, we're rebooting. We're back to human. Bring Enver in. I agree. Enver. Oh, holy cow. Looks like we did get a little bounce off here. Damn, Zunaid was right. That Zunaid guy knows what he's talking about. We should bring him back on. Other stocks I'm watching right now, let's check in on Netflix, down about 0.2% today, but just like SPY, a couple green candles here in the past few minutes. We'll see if the rest of tech is moving as well. Roku down, but little green candle. Let's check in on our good friend Asana. Of course, that's Spencer's cousin's stock. We also will look in at Tesla. Wow, Tesla's holding up. Tesla's up on a day where pretty much everything else in tech is down, albeit relatively flat, but still good day for Tesla to hold up comparatively. Let's go to a daily chart on Tesla and just see what we're working with. Wow, look at all these green candles in a row for Tesla on the one day chart. We'd have run into a little bit of resistance up here, it looks like, but unless we come back down to around the $1,000 level, I still think the uptrend is here for Tesla. I don't know. I'm on the sideline right now. I'll just say that. I'm on the sideline on Tesla. I want to wait and see. For some parts, like you just can't argue with what's happened, right? Like I can't go out there anymore and try to buy puts on Tesla because all it does is go up. Back to robot. Oh no, we're fine now. Definitely some cyber. I'm not gonna say who I think it was, which country, but I'm fairly certain we were being just now targeted by some hackers. But again, I will say it was like as soon as Brent walked in the office, we started having audio issues. So I'm not saying that there's some sort of causation there. I'm just saying there is correlation, right? So we'll try to get to the bottom of that. Maybe an internal investigation. I'll keep you apprised of everything going on there. Let's check in on Apple. Wow. Big red day for Apple. Down more than, I say big. It's not really that big. It's only down more than 1%, but just compared to like SPY's only down 0.3%. So for Apple to be underperforming the market is not great here. Not a great sign for Apple. Brent is innocent, Shelly's saying in the chat. I don't know about that. Shelly sounds like a paid actor. Sounds like Brent may be slipping some money under the table here. I don't know. Let's check in on financials today. JP Morgan down 0.8%. Let's go to Goldman Sachs.
Back? Seems like we might be back.
Sounds like we might be back soon. Guys, I'm sorry. This has thrown me for a whirlwind. It's a whirlwind of a day. Spencer's out. Things have naturally just deteriorated with Spencer's absence, but we are trying to hold things together. It's like when you're, I don't know, 11 to 13 and your parents decide, yeah, you're old enough, we can leave you home alone for the first time. Like all you're trying to do is not burn the place down so you can prove to your parents that you did not make a mistake leaving us alone. So as long as we keep this stream going and things don't go too bad, Spencer will hopefully let us continue. But again, no Spencer today, so we'll have some fun. Oh, Jesse, sounds like Jesse's not coming back on, but that's okay. We appreciate you coming on, Jesse. We appreciate you, giving us your trades before I came on and ruined everything with my robot voice. So many beats. Hey, you're cool too. Send us send your beats, any good beats you have, to Brent@benzinga.com. He will give you feedback on your. Is that your email? Brent@benzinga.com. He'll give you some feedback on your beats, as well as if there's any room for collaboration, which who knows. I manage Brent's musical career, so I'm pretty stringent when it comes to who we collaborate with. But if they're good, hey, we'll see. Going back to the financials, we checked Goldman Sachs, we checked JP Morgan. Let's check Wells Fargo. Financials all red today. Let's check energy, XLE.
Damn, XLE up today.
So I'm surprised actually that XLE and Chevron are up because we did get that news yesterday about Biden releasing reserves from releasing barrels of oil from our energy reserve, which is good news for us in the short term because it'll lower oil prices, which will lower gas prices. But in the long term, people are worrying, or economists worry, just that it won't have that big of an effect in the long term. So, are we back?
We are back.
Cool.
Cool.
Black Mage, how much does Spencer hate having to be the adult in the room? I don't know.
He loves it.
He loves it? I think he does too. I think he gets some like guilty pleasure.
Kind of gets off on it.
Do you want to show yourself? You're like a voice in the...
I am. Oh.
This is AT. Is this your first time on? Holly, Brent is our head of... One of our
head of news desk.
Head of news desk. Sorry, Brent. I didn't know the exact title. I know he runs shit, though. That's what matters.
I can't understand this new language. Go back to English. What are we speaking?
I went to a really good hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant last night.
Yeah?
Yeah. Forgot what it was called. It was really good. It just reminded me.
Wait, where was it?
It was in like, I'll find it. It's like west of here.
West? Okay.
Like, it was like...
I'm not very good directionally. Actually, no, that's
it was like southwest of here. It was in southwest Detroit.
Southwest? So that's like Mexican town, right?
Yeah, that's where this Mexican restaurant was.
Nice.
The reason I bring it up is because, I don't know, you had mentioned like different language, and they had all these like Spanish writings on the wall, and I was trying to figure out what they meant, because I took a lot of years of Spanish in school, but I haven't used it.
How many years?
A lot, like from like kindergarten to like junior year of college.
I was about to flex on you and say I started in 8th grade.
Nah, I started in like kindergarten, boy.
Dang. All right, well, speak some Spanish.
Es lunes.
It's
not Monday.
It's not. Good try.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, what are we looking at? XOM, ExxonMobil. What were you saying about it?
I was saying energy's up today, even though the Biden's releasing oil reserves, so that will drive prices down in the short term. But I think the key here is all these oil stocks, Chevron, ExxonMobil, they're still showing strength, and the idea is just that if gas prices, they don't need to stay at 450 or whatever they're at right now. Right?
Gas prices are atrocious.
They are atrocious.
I just don't even want to talk about
it. You drive a very small car. I'm sure your tank is only what, like 8 gallons?
8 gallons?
I don't know.
No. I think the standard, or at least the minimum, is about 11 or 12.
So is that what yours is?
No, I think I have a 13.
Really?
But I do have to put premium in my car, which sucks, which is awful.
That does suck.
So yeah, ever since I bought my car, I've had it for a year now. Actually, like a couple days ago, it was my 1-year anniversary of owning my car. Oh yeah. Someone in the chat was Robert J was saying thoughts on XPON.
Wait, XPON?
Yeah, XPON. Lithium battery.
Ooh, shit, it's coming down from the highs. It looks like it got as high as like $11.30. We're back down below $10 now. Speaking of lithium, Brent and AT, I saw a Tesla in our parking garage today pulling in front of me, and its license plate was lithium. They got like a custom license plate.
Well, they're about to be obsolete very soon, right?
Huh? No.
Well, hopefully, if the solid state batteries are, stable and come into play, these lithium batteries won't be too much.
I'm bullish QuantumScape right now. I think QuantumScape's gonna end up being the real deal. I have nothing to back it up, and this is like a super speculative bet.
This is your opinion?
So my opinion. It's not obviously based on any fact, but it's like this is one of those stocks in my long-term portfolio that's like boom or bust. Like this thing's either going to be $0 or $200 in 5 years. No in between. It's not going to be like a run-of-the-mill stock. It's either going to be a great pick or one that goes to zero, which honestly, like, I'm fine with. I'm fine with having a small speculative allocation in my portfolio to stocks like this that just... It's impossible to know, right? We got some good news in the past couple weeks with QuantumScape that they're partnering with Volkswagen. And Volkswagen also, I do like right now. Volkswagen is putting a lot of investments, even compared to a lot of the other more legacy automakers into EVs. And they actually have kind of a leg up, obviously not on like Tesla, but on some of the more traditional automakers out there, right? You can go buy, and they've had Audi's had the electric e-tron, and they're putting out models. So Aaron, they started with the luxury models for Audi, but now they're moving more into just on for their Volkswagens, their Jettas, your what do they call
Your
them?
Volvos or
Tiguans.
yeah, the Tiguan.
Tiguan's. They're starting to roll out with electric versions of those at a lower price point. So I really think Volkswagen is going to do a good job addressing the kind of mid-range.
I mean, a
price.
lot of these auto companies or auto manufacturers are doing the same thing, right? Like they're all shifting to EV.
I know, and I want to see
Like
a graph. I'll try to find a graph of like investments in EV investments.
Yeah, they're all making some version of their flagship car into an electric vehicle.
Right. I'm saying that Volkswagen has kind of been doing this. It seems like they're a little bit a step ahead of most of these guys, in my opinion. And I'm going to try to see.
Well, why so? Well, I mean, they're definitely not the first to do it, but what sets them apart?
They right now, I believe, and I'm trying to find the facts so I don't misspeak, have the most. They've invested the most in terms of like battery factories. They also own Electrify America.
Okay.
And that's the other reason I like Volkswagen is that they're charging. And then there's some other good charging stocks you can look at out there, whether it's ChargePoint, whether it's Plug Power. But the fact that Volkswagen has invested so heavily into the charging, I like as well. What's your favorite EV right now, Aaron?
My favorite EV, I really like the Porsche Taycan, but that's my style of car. Obviously, I can't afford that kind of car yet, but one day. I like the sporty electric vehicles. That's just my style. Lucid, solid.
Oh, so actually in the fourth.
Wait, did you see the new Polestar
No.
concept?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, the Polestar 02. Look that up. It looks really nice.
In the fourth quarter of 2020, actually, Volkswagen sold more EVs than Tesla, 191,000 to 183.
Whoa.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just Googling like Volkswagen's investments in EVs, and there's a lot of here's an old article from 20.
Oh shit! All right, well, no, that's kind of big news. Let's talk about this. The federal legalization of cannabis bill passed the House.
Oh yeah, I do have it. Wait, whoa, it's the wrong one.
That's kind of huge.
Yep, I'm sharing it now. You can see. Looks like we've got 217 yays. Oh no, that's just from the Democrats. We have 220 yays, 204 nays, and I think
and it's in favor of the yays.
Yeah, I don't know what the number was that we needed to pass, but look at that distribution, right?
Wow.
Only 3 Republicans voted yes. I wonder who they were.
That's insane.
Let's try to figure that out.
Yeah, let's look it up.
Is Nancy Grace one of them?
Oh, hey, Elite Trading in the chat. I can come back. Sorry, didn't know if we had more time. Oh yeah, let's see Sundial bust out.
All right,
let's
Jesse,
check out Sundial.
Open invite. Once I see you.
Yeah, Jesse, come back. Let's get me off the screen.
Who's this? All right, so now it's passed through the House.
Oh, she made it official. Wasn't that gavel was the official one, right?
I think so. Once it's passed through the House, now we still need to get passed through the Senate. That's kind of the final roadblock, and that's always a more it's a harder vote to pass, right?
Because definitely a good step forward.
Yeah, and we'll see. I mean, hopefully there will be a few Republican senators that want to vote on this, but I wouldn't be surprised if Seahawks saying there's dinosaurs in the Senate. I wouldn't even be surprised if there's some Democrats, if what's his name, Manchin or someone like that decides to vote against it, and then we need even more Republicans. So we'll just see what happens in the Senate. But all in all,
cannabis
good news.
stocks.
Let's
check out some.
I was just gonna say, let's go back to Benzinga Pro, see how these stocks are moving. Let's just check MSOS. That's our ETF for multi-state operators. We'll go to a 1-minute chart so we can really see. Oh wow, we got a big red candle there. So yeah, it could be a classic sell the news, right? We shall see, though. I expect this to pop back up.
Let's check Sundial.
SNDL. Yeah,
You see some good movement there. Red candle down. And again, this is a 1 minute chart. So if we want to go to like a 15-minute chart, yeah, you can see there. Let's check in on Grow G. That's what I'm swinging right now. GRGG or GRWG.
Grow Gen. Okay. Everybody's got their. Yeah.
I don't know. Seems like a sell the news thing to me. Pot stocks trading down off the house.
CGC. Let's check Tilray after.
TLRY. We can check like Kierleaf. All right. So bottom line is the stocks are not moving up off this news, but day's not over, Aaron.
Day's not over.
Investors can always decide, hey, you know what? The House passing this legalization is actually good news for cannabis stocks. I'm going to go out and buy them. That's what you would have expected to happen the first time, but it doesn't seem like that is the case. Also, did you see Ben Shapiro said that he's allocating $100 million for rivaling kids content to Disney?
No.
What do you think
Daily Wire. Here we go.
What do you think that's going to look like?
Investing $100 million in kids content to battle woke Disney. What? What does that even mean?
Yeah, like what is? Well, I'm just curious. What?
Oh wait. So I think it's something to more
like they're just gonna make kids content.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like you're really gonna take on Disney in that? Like,
no,
I
I
think your kid's gonna want to watch the new Daily Wire movie over the new Frozen.
So here's the cover image from, I guess this is
Can you share?
This is New York. This is New York Post, but it says, yeah. Give me 1 second. Where's my thing? Sorry, I'm not used to sharing.
Oh, you're good. I want to ask Jesse too because he's got kids.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad idea. Like everyone needs competitors, but it's just like kids want what all the other kids are talking about, right? Like there's a reason some of these movies like Frozen and those franchises like do so well. It's not because they're really any better than any other movie they put out. Well, sometimes maybe. I don't know. Frozen was pretty good, I think, compared to a lot of other kids' movies. But it's just because it's like the hype. Like all the other kids are talking about. If all the other kids are talking about the new Iron Man, that's what they're gonna want to see. It doesn't matter what the real content is.
Okay. I'm just reading through this article, just trying to get a gist of what's going on. So it's saying Americans are tired of giving away their money to woke corporations who hate them. They're tired of giving their money to woke media companies.
I think there's a big market for it for the parents, right? For the parents that don't want to, that feel that Disney is too woke and they don't want to have their kids watch Disney shit. So they'll want to have the Ben Shapiro thing. But I'm saying I don't know if the kids are going to be about it. And let's ask Jesse.
And then they're tired of giving their money to woke media companies who want to indoctrinate their children with radical race and gender theory. I know radical race theory is a big topic in critical race theory is a big topic going on right now. So I wonder if he's like kind of riding that wave.
Yeah. Chris, this is a tough question because Anna and Elsa, I mean, like they're a team, right? That's the whole point of Frozen is that their bond.
You want to know something messed up?
Important, but I do feel for Anna. Like in the first movie, what were you gonna say?
Something messed up. I have never seen Frozen. I have.
It came out while we were in high school.
I have a lot of nieces. I have a lot of nephews, and a lot of them are very, very obsessed with Frozen. And they've all gone through their Frozen phases and everything. I've never watched it ever. I don't know. Yeah, but I've seen every other.
It came out
Disney
while we were in
Pixar
high
movie.
school, so I probably wouldn't have seen it because I was like too old to be watching kids movies at that point. But long story. Basically, my girlfriend at the time was like a theater kid, like into that stuff. So we watched Frozen. She would actually play one of the, I think Elsa at like kids parties. Like that was her job. And I remember being jealous of it because she got paid like $50 an hour to do it. To go to like kids parties.
How old were you?
We were like 17. I was like $50 bucks an hour. I was like, you could live off that money. Yeah. But of course, they were only like 2-hour parties, and you had to like go. It was probably a lot of work, right? Getting all the makeup.
That's not bad.
All that shit. All right, let's ask Jesse.
All right, yeah, let's bring him back on.
What do you think about this? What do you think about the Daily Wire Disney movies?
I'm looking to invest in Daily Wire World.
All right, there you go.
You know, where then that could be their next move. If they are successful, they got to have something to compete with the amusement park. So we got to go Daily Wire World.
Yeah,
That
you
doesn't
should buy a
that rolls
plot of
right off your
land.
tongue too, doesn't it?
Daily
DWW.
Wild World. Yeah. Daily Wire. Daily
And they're gonna
Wild
put it
World.
in Ohio, right in the center of everything, instead of down by the water where everyone wants to be.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they'll
because
definitely
everybody wants to
find
go
a
to Ohio.
nice-
Ohio, the greatest place ever, right where I'm at. Look, can you not? Have you seen what we've been doing with our greatest team of all time, the Reds, this season? Look at how great they're gonna be.
The
But,
greatest state ever. That's what comes to mind anytime anyone ever says Ohio.
You know, it's the number one named state in movies.
Really?
It's mentioned more in movies than any other state.
I'm gonna need a fact check.
Yeah,
on
I'm
that,
fact
Jesse.
checking right now.
Fact check that.
'Cause
So
I would imagine like New York, California.
my kids, if
But
I put on Disney, they say I don't want that one. They don't like the Disney stuff. It doesn't appeal to my 4 and 2-year-old. They like
they're genius brands.
They like Luca on there, which is one that they like. They like Frozen because the music, Moana. There's about 2 or 3 we can get them to watch. But what do they want to watch? JoJo CY or Siwa from YouTube. They like the YouTube kids is what they like. And I think that eventually, unless these TV brands do something different, or these different, unless they do something different, TV is going to be totally different for my kids, if that makes sense. I'm not really worried about my kids right now. They're going to be brought up in Disney World, Disney, in the life of me, like the way that I was brought up. But I'm more worried about what their kids are going to be brought up with, because if my daughter is only worried about what's on YouTube and these different creators opening up surprise package toys, that's what they care about more than actual Disney or like really these shows. And it's hard to get them away from it. But
yeah, I mean, and I'd imagine that Disney sees this happening and says like, hey, maybe we need to put out some kids shows that are maybe like 10 minutes long an episode and really optimize it for YouTube and try to grab some of that YouTube thing. But yeah, I think it's completely right. You're going to see more and more creators that connect directly with people through YouTube and stuff, that you don't need to go through a big production company like Disney or whatever. I know one of those biggest kids. You brought it. One of the biggest YouTubers is one of those kids that just opens toys, or like he like unboxes
Ryan's toys or something like that.
Ryan's my kid loves Ryan.
He makes $32 million a year.
He makes $32 million a year to open
the other one
shit.
is like Famous Tube Family, Famous 2 Kids. My kids watch that one all the time, and it's just like a dad and his kids, and it's kind of cracks me up because I'm like, I'm a dad. I'm right here. I can play. Like, why are you watching another dad and his daughters play? Like, I just think it's the weirdest thing.
I imagine there's so many families just punching air. Like, I could do that. I could play with toys with my kids. Why am I not doing that?
Well, I also think it's like it's probably a lot of parents probably love it. Like, holy shit! Like, I don't even have to go out and buy all these crazy toys. You just hand the kid an iPad, throw on YouTube, and there's literally
that's another thing. Would you want to hand your kid an iPad? There are a lot of people.
I don't know.
Like,
I mean, you put some.
Do I want to make my
kid
an iPad kid
controls on there? I'm not saying you hand your kid
yes,
an iPad.
You will. Trust me. When you have kids, yes, you will.
You will want to make that.
When you need to breathe, when you need a minute, when you need to work, when you're trying to write an email, you're going to be, hey, go watch TV. Let's figure out something, because toys don't have enough interaction. They need you to be there to give them the imagination of what that toy can do, you know, whether it's a block or a doll baby or whatever. Their little brains don't create the imagination yet until you're there with them. So for that time being, they need like some type of more stimulant.
Oh, yeah,
I'll say
that makes a lot of sense.
I waited tables in college and stuff, and sometimes parents would come in with like a real young baby like kid, and they'd have like their kid version of an iPad at the table and stuff. The way some of these kids, like, they look like they might be like 1 year old, or like even maybe like 1.5, 2 years old, like, or even sometimes less. Like, they can like work their way around the technology so well. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's like you see like a kid that like can't even talk, just like knowing exactly what to click on. Like,
I definitely know. I know 5-year-olds more proficient in technology than 40-year-olds.
It's insane.
So maybe the chat will know this. I forget or maybe you guys do, the name of like the place where they register, like women register for children. For some reason, you guys got me thinking about it. I was like, I don't look at those, how they're doing. Like there's only like 2 or 3 that they.
It's like a stock.
Yeah, well, I was wondering if it's publicly traded. I know Target is, but I know there's one that I can't think of what it's called. But it's like all like you walk in and it's like cribs,
list?
diapers, like everything. It's only for babies and like
Baby List.
Babies Are Us.
Babies Are Us.
No.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
My Registry. There's one. I know there's one. I know there's one for weddings too, like for wedding lists.
My Baby Registry.
Yeah,
No.
but like things like that, like when you think about like little thing, and then I always talk
Yeah.
to Aaron, it's like those are the companies you just don't think about. Like they're like, man, they're always gonna have money. We're always having babies. There's not a lot of competition. Same
That's a
with
great way
like
to put
those,
it.
like the Bed Bath and Beyond. People make fun of it as a meme stock, but really, it's like, is there really another place that your wives go other than like there or Target? Like I don't.
Chris Kachi
You know?
saying Bye Bye Baby is owned by BBBY.
See, there you go. Bye Bye Baby. That's the one I was thinking of. So, that makes sense. And I didn't even know BBY was part of that.
Why would they call it that?
Chris has kids himself, so I'm sure he knows.
Because you're buying for babies. It's all you're doing is buying for babies.
Yeah, but you don't want to say
Bye
bye
Bye Baby.
Well,
I
it's
mean, right on
spelled
the nose.
BUY.
The SEO must be amazing.
But anyway,
All right.
Sundial did make a nice rip there. I know it's just such a penny stock. What's the other one? Tilray? I heard someone say that one.
There we go.
We were
Yeah.
checking in on all the pot stocks. Yeah, you can see Sundial here. I'm looking at a 1 minute chart here, some green candles. But some of the other stocks haven't really been making that many moves. We can look at
What was the one
MSOS here.
What was the one that starts with an A? Aurora Cannabis? ACB?
Yeah,
I haven't looked
ACB.
at them in forever. Oh wow.
I haven't checked them out since they did their stock split like a couple years ago.
It's funny. I had looked at my Robinhood account from a few years ago. We were doing like 1K to 100K challenges and like 1K to like 10K challenges, just like getting the group, like new traders that have never done day traded and they just want to start with small accounts and see if it could work. And I hadn't opened it in probably 2 years, and I had a dollar cost average on a bunch of different stocks from just like where I left the fractions of shares when I closed the account, and it was amazing. If you look before like COVID, like I had looked at Ethereum, I had it under $2,000.
Oh my!
And I'm like, oh, and then I'm looking at like Tesla at like 500 or what was it, 100 and something pre-split. So it was before the 5-to-1 split.
Oh.
And then it was just a bunch of different ones. I was actually just thinking like in my head, I was like, man, what if those times where I bought these, because I had Ford, I had $1 contracts to buy over 100 of them for Ford for 2023 when it was down at like $3. And I sold these, and I go back and I look at all these different costs at like where I owned them at. And you're like, oh my God, like if you just held those in an account and not looked. And the reason I bring this up is, something I wanted to say earlier before I got interrupted by my lovely children is that I know when some people look at some of these stocks and they're buying them and they go, man, because I look in the comments a lot and they're like, oh, I'm in this thing at 90 and it's trading at 40, or I'm in this stock at 50 and it's trading at 25. And then I say to myself, think about this. If you were to open an account today and you looked at that same stock and you saw that it went from 90 to 40, and you bought today in a brand new account, are you upset?
I wouldn't be.
Not at all, right? Well, because you're buying it thinking you got it at a deal, but then the other guy, the same guy, looking at his other account, he's like, man, I'm down $50 a share. But really, you should be buying the stock again because it's at a new level that of support possibly, or wherever, if it starts turning around a little bit. And I think that's where a lot of people get a lot of big losses because they sell out and they think that their stock's done, but really they should have just cost average, bought a few more shares every month or so, or every week or so, to get themselves down and wait for that pop, relief theirself of some of those shares when they get a pop on the ones that they bought under that current level, and then still hold their position and maybe bring that thing down to $70 or $65, and then the idea of opening up a brand new account and saying, hey, I really want to invest in a stock, but I don't want to stare at it every day in this other account. Maybe you sell that one that you don't even, or not sell, you get out of that position of the 90 and restart a position in a different account and don't look at it. And that's something that some of our members have been trying to do is it's hard to have an account when you're trading and also looking at your investments, so it's one of those things where maybe some of the listeners there, maybe you guys have them, or other guys in the chat have them. I have 4 accounts, and one's like a trading account, one's like my YOLO account that the wife doesn't know about, that you put secret money in, and then you have
my buddy could use one of those.
and then you have the one that is like a family account, and then you have some long-term investments that I have myself. I'm trying to create my wife's account and just going to let her go at it. Like, hey, you tell me what you want me to buy, and then I'm going to put this much money in there monthly, and you can buy whatever you want and I want to see if she beats me. I'm trying to. Hopefully, I can get like a Joel's wife, and she gets these $400 stocks at $20. You know, and
Yeah, she gave him Peloton, right?
yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm like you, Jesse. I've got my long-term accounts. I've got my Robinhood, which is exclusively for YOLO trading, which I'm down right now, Jesse. I need a YOLO trade. Well, here's the caveat. I gotta hold it till Monday. So first of all, get your crystal ball out. Tell me what's gonna happen this weekend, so I know if I got to be bearish or bullish over the weekend. And then where do I want to put my money? You know, should I buy some Tesla calls? Should I buy some Apple puts? I don't know.
Well, you do much better than me at buying calls that are
You do.
that
Maybe
create significant gains, because it seems like you may not have the I hate to say this, your risk management. You may not care as much about you care, but when you buy it, you're like, you know what, this could go to zero.
He's too young.
Yeah. No. It's okay. So Jesse just brought up a good point. Risk management, right? I just said I have my Robinhood account. So basically, my risk management in my Robinhood account is non-existent. My risk management in my other accounts, it's there. Tim Barron, if 3617 is the marijuana house bill, then yes, it did pass. We are not seeing any like huge moves in the cannabis space off that, although there is some action. But yeah, Jesse, in my Robinhood account, I'm like YOLO trading shit all the time. So I'll let you know if I find anything. I don't know.
I'm really sad about the Tesla move lately, because I missed out on all this. And when I do make trades, it's funny you brought up Tesla. That's like one of the first ones I bring up that comes into my mind when it's like, hey, how do I make some big money on real quick on some options? Well, it's usually Tesla, right?
Is Tilt moving right now?
TLT?
Yeah.
That's the bond yield.
Oh.
Yes, it's just
that's not
made
that's
new high.
Yeah, I was thinking the other one.
Jesse, so for Tesla, right? Someone taught me this a while ago.
Yeah.
When he buys puts on something, or if he's shorting a stock, he says it's because he missed the party, so now he's calling the cops on it. So you're saying you've missed the party on Tesla. Here's your chance. You can call the cops on it.
Okay.
I'm not saying right now, but
here's why I don't
point,
do the call the cops plan, is because what if your neighbor is the sheriff's nephew? And that's what happens with Elon Musk, is that he knows everyone. And what happened right here, you called the cops right here. Someone did, just like up here where it looks just like the same thing. And then you know what? The sheriff's put you in jail, and it pops up 150.
Yeah, Elon makes a call to your neighbor, and yeah, exactly. So first of all, I hope no one out there is someone that actually calls cops on parties, because if you do, you're not. Whatever, we won't get into that. But you should address.
Sure,
you should
have
address
your
your
pretty
reasons, but
pooper
they
is what
suck,
you
yeah.
are. No.
You should address your life decisions. Anyway, yeah,
Not
and to
sponsoring
me,
Sprite by anyway.
to me, Jesse, like I do. There honestly, to me, like there is sometimes more satisfaction in like buying a put and then it like goes down than when I buy calls and a stock goes up. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just I feel like more I'm going against the grain, and it's like me against the Wall Street, you know, whatever. But Tesla's one that I try not to buy puts on, even when it looks like it's setting up for a short. Because like you said, it's just like it's everything can be set up perfectly for a short. Then Tesla goes up another 3%. And you're just like, what the heck?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
man,
I
great.
mean, a lot of times when I've made money on Teslas because I bought a call and a put at the same time, and I bought it at a very short expiration, and they're like $200 or $300 cost, and you buy each one, and then don't even look at the stock the rest of the day, and then you wake up the next day and you're like, cool, one of them is worth way more than the loss on the other one because it moved $20.
Yeah, and that's just if it moves more than it's like expected to move, right?
Yeah, like a lot of times you could strangle it. You're like, I need to go $6 up or $6 down. For Tesla, that's usually pretty easy. So if it exceeds that, you're like, okay, cool, I can get out of these positions. And I usually just set a profit target to double the money on the one that I believe in more, and then put a stop loss at 50% loss on the one that I don't believe in as well.
All right, so let's do this. Why don't you pull up NVIDIA's chart for me, Jesse? And NVIDIA's down about 3% today. If I wanted to say, like, maybe I want to take a stab at this, where would be a good level for me to say I want to buy some? And again, this would be my Robinhood account. This would be highly speculative. Say I just wanted to buy some cheap. Who knows? Maybe I want to buy puts, but I would tend to want to buy calls here. Say, okay, I don't think NVIDIA it should really be down 3%. I think it'll come back up between now and next Friday.
Okay. So the way my brain works is that I'm going to look at this and say, okay, where would I want to be? I want to be right here. That's the best spot ever at this moment for me. I want to be right there. So as close as I can get to this, I have a feeling that if I feel like it's going to go back up, if I want it to go back up, if the stock is trending that way, that it's still, not making lower lows, you need it to not make a lower low. If it turns green here, somewhere around this support level that I created here, that not saying it's going to go right there, but that's where it should go, is somewhere in this area. And then I'm not trying to get the move back to here in any way. I want to just try to capture some of it. So I got to see if there's enough meat on the bone. So there's $9 target to the upside if I was to get in right there with a $5 downside. So what is a contract at 260 cost right now on NVIDIA?
For next Friday, 260 costs. Give me 1 second. 993.
993. So let me grab a pen. So you have 993, and then what's the theta and the delta?
That's a great question. The theta is negative 0.5193. What was the
And
one
how
you
many
asked
days
for?
till expiration?
5.
5 days to expiration. So you have 25. You have $2.50 in theta. That's going to drop that contract if it stays even. If the stock just doesn't move for 5 days from right now, then you lose $2.50 by Friday. So now, what's the delta?
Wait, you wanted the 260 calls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 260 calls. The theta. Wait, that was the theta, or what's the
Delta?
Delta? Sorry, delta is 0.6.
0.6. So every dollar it moves towards the money, it's going to go up 0.6 until it gets in the money, and then it'll go up a whole dollar for the delta, right? So the way I would think of it is, if I want to buy it at $3 down from here, that'd be 60 times 3, it'd be $1.80. So I would put in an order around $200 less than what it's at now, and that way, if it pulls back and fills me, then I'm buying it towards where the support level is, and I might even do like $300 less, and then let it just try to fill me where I want to buy it without looking and waiting for it.
Got it.
So I would say I'd want to put in an order of about 650, 675 to buy that, and then hopefully it fills by the end of the day, and then you wake up to even any type of green the next day, and then you're going to be positive.
Yeah, and again, I mean, this is really risky because we're talking about trading options that I would have to hold over the weekend, and of course, Jesse and I don't have crystal balls, but Jesse does have a cute little kid. Hi, how's it going?
Say hi.
Hello.
Say.
And she's got her iPad.
Yo, yeah, look what she brought in. She says, hey, I need you to fix me. Willow, what do you like better, YouTube or Disney?
YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube, okay.
So you'd rather have YouTube TV or you'd rather have Disney TV? Tabby. Okay. Disney Tabby. Okay, so now we're switching it up. So you're indecisive. Okay, so
are we long Google here? I guess
we're long YouTube TV. All right.
It's owned by Google. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Take this and look, Ryan's reveal. That's what you're watching. There you go. Take Ryan, and then go get another snack from Sissy. I gave Big Sissy your
Wait,
snack.
Jesse, is it spring break or something right now? It's Friday. What's going on?
Well, my daughter, the 4-year-old, only goes to school Monday through Thursday. She's off on Fridays, and then
that's lucky.
the other one's not in school until September. And then the 13-year-old, he is, of course, in school.
Not till September? Is it summer? No, it's not summer. There's no chance.
She just doesn't start school till then. She's 2.
Oh,
she's 2.
Oh,
that girl, the little one in my lap was 2, but she's just super smart.
Yeah. Oh wow.
No. Anyway, I'm going to jump off here soon, but you saw the call. NVIDIA, it's pulling back right now to our level. They're about to come in and freak out. 260 is the call. If it hits level.
Give me the share price that you like.
260.
260. Sorry, not the strike price. The price that NVIDIA would needs to get to before we get back to that level on your chart on the left side. Is it it's also 260?
That's the level it's at. Yeah, 260 is where
cool.
this midpoint is. So you want it to pull back to there and then start getting some support. And then the big thing is if it flushes down, you're going to get a huge premium drop down that's going to be sudden, like so fast. It'll go from 900 to 600, but then it'll be right back to 8 or 750 if the stock holds, because they start thinking that whoever the makers are that are selling it are like, you know what, it might go back up, so I'm going to sell it for a higher premium. But when that flush goes down, it's almost like a freak out. They're like, oh my God, what do I do? I got to start selling these for much less. They're not going to be paying,
because they don't want to get stuck holding the contracts that they think might become worthless. And the more that the stock drops, the more that the likelihood that it becomes worthless. So they get more and more scared. All right, Jesse, we'll let you go. Have a great weekend.
You got your hands full there.
Stay in the green. Say we'll see you soon.
You as well. Happy trading.
Bye.
All right. See you guys.
All right, guys. Jesse, Kaylor, go check them out at Elite Trading. I'll put the link to the Discord in the chat. Yeah, shout out Jesse. Always a good.
Speaking of Discord,
always a great guest.
Did you hear about our Discord?
I've heard about it. I don't know. I'm undecided.
You're undecided? What makes you undecided?
Well, tell me what I would get from joining. Tell me the benefit for me. Value add.
So we are currently working on the Discord, right?
Okay.
We're gonna make it valuable to the community. But there are a lot of people in the Discord, so that definitely has all of its channels for different trade topics, ideas. So basically, you could just go in, talk to everybody, get those ideas, and trades flowing. I think that's the primary reason of the Discord. But once it's not under construction, we'll definitely start putting out that link for you guys to be more active in there.
Hell yeah, excited.
Yeah,
let's do it.
It's gonna be fun.
Every trading community needs a strong Discord, and Benzinga is no different.
Exactly. All right, isn't Tim coming on?
Yeah, if Tim Quast doesn't show up, we can get straight into trivia. I don't know if Enver's.
Yeah, we're gonna be running trivia today, guys. We should have it ready soon. And then Jesse's dropping his Discord link. We'll get that up on the screen, but it'll be in the chat. You guys click on that, go check it out. A valuable resource for sure.
All right. Let's see. So we checked it on pot stocks already. We talked. Oh, we haven't talked.
Oh, I wanted to kind of bring up one thing.
Okay.
So we saw breaking news on CNN. Biden administration they are getting rid of the pre-pandemic border restrictions on May 23rd. So I was thinking, will that do anything for travel stocks?
I don't know the exact details of what policies he's reversing that were in place before COVID. But assuming it's something that will just let more migrants in, I don't.
I mean, that was the next thing that they kind of cut to. So that's what I was thinking.
I don't know. I don't think so. Just because I don't know like how many people immigrate into America like through a commercial air. I have no clue. I honestly have no idea. So I'm going to refrain from giving thoughts on it.
Got it. All right, we can move on. I just wanted to bring that up. I saw it. I thought it'd be kind of cool. Kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, I will do. Well, here, let's see. I see an article about it right now. Biden to lift Trump expulsion order at Mexican border.
Canadians will be able to cross Brian blockchain.
I don't know. I'll do some more digging into this AT, and I'll let you know if I think there's any stock plays to be had there.
Yeah, I'm sure there should be one that comes out of it. We'll let you know.
Let me ping Enver. See, Enver, you want to run trivia?
I think Enver's watching. We can just ask him.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Enver's playing pranks on me, to be honest. I think he's been playing pranks on me all day. I think that's why I was late to work this morning. I think that's why my audio messed up. So the other big headline that I wanted to talk about is Cathie Wood and Tesla. So Cathie Wood, everyone knows her, right? If you don't know her, she's basically, for about 6 months there, she was the female Warren Buffett. Everyone loved her ARK investment ETFs.
Oh yeah, we were definitely obsessed with her over here.
We're going crazy. We were obsessed with her. And then the type of company she was investing in, basically highly speculative tech, growth, went out of favor, and as a result, her funds started crashing. And then people, as quickly as she kind of rose to prominence and rose to fame, she started catching a lot of ridicule. But She rose to prominence in the first place in large part because of her bold call and price prediction on Tesla. She predicted a $3,000 price target for Tesla. This is way before any stock splits. And lo and behold, Tesla did end up reaching that point when a lot of people had called her crazy, and Tesla remained one of her biggest positions. Well, Cathie Wood has been not really quietly because she releases all of her trades, but she's been selling Tesla stock kind of in these small increments over the past 6 months or so. And yesterday she continued to sell the stock. And so there's a headline here that I'm going to pull up from Barron's. And we do have an article also that I will pull up from Benzinga. But basically, like, she's saying to the public that she's still as bullish as ever for Tesla. But she's selling this. Oh, I guess we can't read this.
We don't have a Barron's account.
We might, but yeah, let's do the Benzinga one because this will give us the best information that we need. Wait, no, I think there's a.
I just had an idea. You know what we haven't done in a while? Typing test.
Oh, we haven't done a typing test in a while. So this was on Thursday. This was yesterday. 7,000 shares of Tesla worth more than $40 million. And I'm trying to see if we get the total number of shares that Tesla has sold. At one point, ARK held more than $1 billion worth of Tesla. Let me see if I can get a total breakdown of the amount that she's sold. Either way, to me, this is, and Brian gets up a good point, right? She's down on a lot of other, a lot of her other positions. Maybe she does need to just book some profits, and she's up so much in Tesla that she's willing to sell some to make up for some of the stocks like, I don't know, Roku or Teladoc or DocuSign that she may be down on. So that's definitely a realistic possibility. But another possibility, and here's what I think, is that if she is worried about Tesla here, do you think she would want to sell all of it at one time? Right.
She sold 22,000 shares yesterday.
Yeah. Wait, what are you looking at, right? Are you just looking at yesterday's trades or?
Yeah.
I want to see all of her trades for Tesla.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't
Like
that wasn't even the
past, like,
total
6
amount.
months.
So let's see.
Yeah, that was just in one fund.
Yeah. That was the RK and the RQ. She sold 6,000. ARK-W, she sold 9,000. That was all yesterday.
So I think she may be trying to just lower her exposure here to Tesla without really raising any alarm bells. And I see it as kind of a red flag, right? If one of the biggest longtime Tesla bulls is now selling shares at an increasing pace.
She's dumped a lot.
What does that mean for the stock? All right, here, let's see if we get... And she's using some of these profits to buy some of these stocks that she's down in, right? We've seen Cathie Wood historically do this a lot, buy the dips, right? She's buying dips in Coinbase, buying dips in Roku. Why does no one have the total amount? Let's see what else people are talking about. CNBC is talking about recession fears.
Rohan, Stream Deck not work? Sorry. Saw a funny message from Michael. Okay, I heard that.
Crickets. Yeah, we're waiting for our... She sells AB because when Tesla goes up...
That's not even working.
Position size is getting too big.
Wait,
okay. So for like portfolio allocation, right? She doesn't want to have too much of her portfolio weighted to Tesla. So when it goes up, especially if her other stocks are going down, that makes sense. All right, let's see. I'll check it out.
What are we waiting for? What's going on?
Well, I was waiting for the word that we're ready for trivia.
Enver's here. I think we're ready. We can run it anytime.
We are?
Yeah, you were just having like brain farts.
I'm probably having brain
You were like
farts.
talking and then you just stopped talking for a second.
I do that sometimes.
You do.
I got distracted by a message. Someone said Gree was running, but now I'm looking at Gree and it's not running. It doesn't look like. Now I can't even find the comment. Whoever was talking about Gree.
Who's playing this booty music?
Oh, Gree is running. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's up 22%. I was looking at the 1 minute chart. I thought I was looking at dailies.
Wait.
Patrick Stars asking what happened to my swag. Let me do a double check on that, Patrick.
Who's turning up this music? No, stop. Stop it.
Oh, Patrick Star, I just checked. It's because you're in a different country, so it's going to take a little bit longer to get to. Apologies. You can ask Shelly about that. It takes a while.
Isn't... Oh, wait.
You can't dox her.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
All right, y'all.
What up, AT? Crack a joke. Me being on the show is the joke.
All right, I got a joke. Aaron, ask me if I'm a tree.
Are you a tree?
No.
Stream Deck doesn't work.
We're having a tough day here on the production side between the audio coming out.
Guys, it worked.
It
It's just not playing in your headphones because I don't have it on your audio bus, but it went to the viewers.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
thank you, Tiny Pie. It's not that the swag isn't coming. It's just that it takes a while. It's much like
Damn, AB, you got a lot of people after you.
for swag.
Yeah.
I know. If I owe you swag, hit my line. Shows at benzinga.com one last time.
No, hit his line at Aaron Bree at benzinga.com.
do not do that. Actually, it doesn't matter either way.
It's all gonna go to the same inbox.
Zunaid, are you saying I owe you another pass? I feel like I've sent Zunaid a million things. I know it's not true, actually. Zunaid, I was checking.
I feel like
Spy
you've
earlier.
never sent Zunaid something.
No, I did like one time, and then I think he was.
Does he even have a Benzinga polo?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Zunaid. Actually, I thought it was hilarious, Zunaid, that someone in the chat was calling you Junaid all morning.
Wait, like G.
Just, instead of the Z, they just put a J. And I'm like looking at my keyboard because like sometimes when people mistype, like I try to see how close those keys were to each other. And J and Z are definitely not close to each other. This guy is just like definitely thinks your name is Junaid.
I wonder if it's just the like pronunciation in a different culture, maybe.
Z to J. I think the only thing that comes to mind is like Mandarin or something like that.
Wait, Zunaid, aka Assassin's Creed. What's the connection there?
Yeah.
I love Assassin's Creed. Well, actually, I played one.
I played
Assassin's Creed.
approximately 30 minutes of Assassin's Creed.
I played the third Assassin's Creed. It was like the American Revolution one, and it was pretty sick because you were running around like, like Boston and shit, like the 1700s, just like assassinating people.
You know what I want to do is not play this music. I don't know. I don't like this rock music, but I'll leave it on if you guys like it.
I mean, you do you, bro. We can do that. Is this the T-Pain?
This some Drake.
Pizzle pack?
No, we need to get the Pizzle pack. How can we share audio?
I don't know. I've tried
onto the stream without it coming onto the stream, right? Like
Neil had a way of like sharing beats when we did get technical that like would work. When I try to do it, I cannot share.
Yeah, I remember Neil did do it.
I can share a window where it's playing, but then when I do that, then like the audio from I don't know. We'll figure it out.
It's like adding someone. I don't know.
All right, should we run some trivia?
Trivia? Yeah, I was literally about to do.
And then at 1:30, we'll hop off and run a replay, and then we'll lead into what's today? Roadmap, Moon or Bust?
Today
Moon or Bust?
is Moon or a Bust. Your place for all things DeFi and altcoin.
Yeah, if you're looking for the best place to, no, I'm not gonna say that.
What? The best place for what? I'm on the edge of my seat. Tell me.
If you're looking for the best place to moon or I'm just kidding.
You're
guys.
ridiculous, dude.
I don't even see moon or bust on our tube.
Wait, is the stream set up? Like,
Well, I see. I don't know. You want to just here? I'll just show you what I see. All right. So, oh wait, no, I'm not sharing my screen anymore.
you can just throw it back up, but
I'm gonna post in the Slack channel for shows moon or bust. Here is the stream today.
wait, the Web3 one, is that what you're looking at?
I don't know,
That's
no.
not it. That's scheduled for 5.
Yeah.
That's the other crypto show.
Okay. Well, there's not.
That's Web3 Anarchy. I don't know if you guys haven't checked that show out. They do spaces and it's live on our channel at 5 p.m. usually. I don't know what days. I need to learn the schedule better. I'm usually behind the camera,
Wait,
not in
look at
front
this
of
right
it.
now. I'm charging right now. I have this like.
Hold on.
I have this like power brick down here that has different like USB-C ports and whatnot. So out of this one little power station down below this desk that you guys can't see, I have a long cord that's charging my phone. I have a cord that's plugged into my laptop. And then in my laptop, I have another cord that's plugged into my Apple Watch. So I'm charging my
Quantum,
laptop.
that's like definitely an April Fool's joke. Let's be real. He just saw a rumor Joe Biden was stepping down.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. But anyway, I'm charging all 3 of my Apple products right now. Phone, laptop, watch off the same power thing. And I'm just letting you guys know because it's a great feeling. Like I know when we wrap the show, all my shit's going to be like,
you know,
fully
I could clean that up. You know how you have 3 cables plugged into your laptop. I can clean that up with just 1.
What do you mean?
So, I mean, to charge your phone and your watch,
Okay.
right, you need to get a wireless docking station, right?
I don't know what that means, but okay. Continue.
All right. It's on Anchor. It's $30, Amazon.com, Anchor. Anchor charging products, whatever. It's a wireless dock. You magnetically use the MagSafe feature from your iPhone. You hook it up to it, and it magnetically charges your phone. It's 1 cable out to this dock. Then you can also wirelessly charge your AirPods or your Apple Watch.
Oh, shoot. I'm not charging my AirPods. I don't think I have a way to do that.
Slacking.
JD saying what up?
Yeah,
Boy?
wires suck. Wires do suck.
Someone's
right.
saying Kimbrel to the Dodgers.
I don't pay attention too much to baseball.
To B-ball. AT was playing some B-ball.
I like to shoot hoops
outside after work yesterday.
Yeah, so is other AB or other
Other
Aaron.
AB.
Well, why does it say we're Michael Murray now?
I was hooping. All right, I'm pulling my Benzinga Pro back up. Let me know what you guys are watching as far as the stocks go for AJ Pollock. Look, JD's. I don't care what the Dodgers do. Cardinals are winning the NL. Paul Vega, what are your opinions on getting leaps on Google after the split? So here, after, I think split or no split here. I forget who asked this. Paul, you're looking at Google that
And we're having to figure it out.
it'll be determined on just what big tech does in general. I am bullish Google here, right? Let's pull up the daily chart so we can look at a little bit of a longer trend. We're still not back to where we were in January, in November of last year. We got all the way up past $3,000. We're at $2,800 right now. I think Google is one of those companies that I'd put in there with a category with like Nvidia, Apple, that you can just add to a long-term position on any weakness. Google's not going anywhere, right? We stream to you guys all day, every day on YouTube. We were just talking to Jesse about how much his kids use and love YouTube. You hop on a website, you go to Google something.
Yeah,
Google,
let's be real. Your search engine is not Bing.
Right.
You're not using Yahoo as your search engine.
And it's not just the search engine. Google has the, I would argue that Google has like as much, if not more influence in terms of just like total logistics, like operation of the whole technological world. Maybe besides like Amazon, because Amazon has AWS. But Google has an infrastructure like maybe no other
company in the world, and they really don't have a direct competitor, right? I mentioned Amazon and AWS, but Google, in terms of what Google offers, yeah, right. Patrick started saying Google is at this point synonymous with the internet, so it's not going anywhere. So at this point, Paul, your real risk, your cons would be just that the market continues to be choppy. Google doesn't make a big move upward. And even potentially if big tech continues to struggle or the market struggles, then Google's stock will also struggle. Your other con is just that leaps on Google compared to some other stocks will be far more expensive. And I understand maybe you're waiting until after the split, which I believe is set to come here in a couple months in June. And maybe after the split, once the stock comes down to about 150 or 140 bucks a share, maybe those leaps become a little bit more affordable. But so yeah, I think as far as a long-term investment on Google, I don't really think you can go wrong. I don't know. I would have to look more into the leaps on Google to determine if I think that's a good way to kind of manage risk in that trade. Zen Bullish is saying criminal big acquisition for the Dodgers. Wow. Scroll up in the chat, buddy. You're late. We talked about this.
Todd said he likes Google hardware as well. He's got the Pixel 6 Pro. Personally, I don't use Android phones, but I made the switch a couple years ago. I appreciate it. I enjoy it. Nothing wrong on my end. But everybody has their own preference. I do enjoy the Google Home's hardware, right?
Wait,
like,
Rich just asked why do we think Google is split in? Because they are. Because they said they are.
I think
because they said they are.
They said they were going to.
I believe them. I don't know. I trust them.
Never believe what you read, though.
Oh, but yeah, Rick, that was a couple months ago. Last time Google reported earnings, they announced that they would be splitting their stock on a 20-to-1, so it'll bring the stock down from about $3,000 a share to about $150 a share. That was announced a few months ago, set to take effect this summer. Amazon then followed suit and also announced a stock split. And then now GameStop. But I talked about GameStop and Tesla at the top of the show. I'm not buying these stock splits from them. I think they know that people like stock splits, and they're trying to sneak this offering in there, right? And I get it. I understand. I understand what's going on. But Google and Amazon didn't announce that we're gonna offer more shares to do these stock splits. No, what happens when you do a stock split? You do a 20-to-1 stock split. All the shares become 20 shares. They just become priced. You don't need to offer. It's not dilutive at all, a normal stock split, because it's the same value. It's just a different way of packaging that value, essentially.
That is a great point. And to that point, we do have to move on to trivia. Yeah. Let's get her going.
What do I need?
Up and shared, and yeah, there it is. Cool.
All right, guys. So if you have not played,
you joining?
If you've not,
join trivia. Where does Michael Murray? Where can Michael Murray join?
Your laptop, Blue Room,
Blue Room, laptop. Rohan setup. Sit next to Rohan. Oh, you could do the classic Jay Rubin setup and sit next to Rohan. There we go. All
right, so you gotta put your answer. You gotta put the number for the answer that you want in the YouTube. Or the number 2 or number 3.
Your answer correlates.
Do not put the answer.
And the fastest correct answer gets the point. So I'll take it away. Which of these colors is not featured on the logo for Google? Is it 1 yellow, 2 pink, 3 green, or 4 blue? So again, if you think it's yellow, put 1 in the chat. If you think it's pink, put 2. If it's green, put 3. If it's blue, put 4.
Too easy, Enver.
It's definitely 2, yes.
Also, Andy asked afternoon rip or fade. I'm going rip. I love the Friday afternoon rippies.
Hey, you gotta start easy, guys.
We gotta say.
Enver, turn your mic volume up. I can barely hear you.
Enver. What?
Michael Murray is mad because he only got 1 double cheeseburger.
Yeah, you got chicken bites.
He only got 1,000 calories.
Yeah, you got chicken bites. They're in the bag.
You guys want to know where Michael Murray was right before he was here complaining about this burger?
At the cafeteria.
He was at Park having a whole other lunch. So this
Seriously?
is his second lunch, and he wants another.
Oh
burger.
my
God! Who were you at Park with, Aaron or Michael?
Did you go to Park with Tommy? What the heck, man?
Yeah, what the hell? You guys are doing like nice Friday afternoon lunches.
What do
now?
the letters in the GMT time zone stand for? Is it Greenwich Mean Time, Global Meridian Time, Glasgow Man Time, or General Median Time? Greenwich. Yeah, that confuses me, right? Like I was in New York, right? And everybody calls it Greenwich Village, but it's definitely spelled Greenwich. Like, come on. Like, I'm not from this country, but like I can read. But I don't know the answer to this. I think it's global.
Time.
Right? Yeah. T.
Global
It's 2.
Meridian Time. I'm going Global
I'm
Meridian
going 2.
Time. Number 2.
New York's. No, I can't. I don't have a good New York accent. I'm sorry. New York. I used to have an Australian accent though. That disappeared a long time ago. Wait.
It was Greenwich.
Wait. No, like, are you trolling? Is that real?
Yep.
All right, take away the next question. I'm fact checking.
What is the nickname of the U.S. state of California? Is it the Treasure State? Is it the Sunshine State? Is it the Golden State, or is it the Bay State? I'm gonna go with 3 here, just for the Golden State Warriors. I think, yeah. I mean,
it kind of makes sense, but I'm gonna go. Damn, I'm gonna pick 3 because that just makes sense to me.
Well, you may think it's the Golden State because of like golden hour, sunsets.
I want to be surprised. Don't tell me the answers.
Sunsets and beaches and whatnot. But there's also gold. You got to think about gold too.
Wait. I'm gonna go Golden State, but we'll see.
Because gold, like the San Francisco 49ers, that's because in 1849 there's a big gold rush to California to go find a bunch of gold. No. Hold on. This is bullshit. Enver. You're April Fool's me right now.
No. My bad, guys. I put the wrong answer into the correct one. My bad.
So it was Golden State. I was right.
It is the Golden State.
No, I made a mistake. Sorry.
All right, but how would one say goodbye in Spanish? Is it 1, salir, 2, hola, 3, au revoir, au revoir, 4, adios.
What
Adios.
language is there's some language that hello and goodbye is the same.
Hawaiian.
What is it?
Aloha.
Is it also goodbye?
Yes.
Good shit.
I don't know how I know that. I think I saw it in like
Andrew,
Lilo and Stitch or something.
Might be the easiest question we've ever had on.
Yeah, what is this? General trivia? Tiny Pie's trying to cancel a lot of things.
It's okay. We love you, Enver. What, Enver? Enver, you're fucking with me.
Bro, you're a troll.
All right, which one of these presidents is not on Mount Rushmore? Is it Thomas Jefferson? Is it Theodore Roosevelt? Is it JFK, or is it Abe Lincoln? All right, I'm guessing one that is actually on the Mount Rushmore, because it seems like we're getting pranked up here. So I'm gonna go. 4 here.
I'm
Abe
still
Lincoln.
gonna go 3.
You're gonna go 3?
Yeah. I think Enver's done with this reign of tyranny.
Who is the real Mount Rushmore is Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt, Thomas Jefferson, and George Washington?
Franklin, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, but I'm guessing 4 here, Abraham Lincoln.
I'm definitely going John F. Kennedy because
he's not on the real thing.
Look at the question.
I know, but I'm guessing Abe Lincoln because we're doing troll answers.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is troll trivia. No, yeah. I'm up to par now. I'm up to speed.
Ah!
Dang!
I got you, Enver,
He called.
you sly puppy.
Very nice.
Oh man. Enver.
All right, here we go. Area 51, that's Cinco Uno, is located in which?
51.
I was saying the numbers singularly.
Okay.
Is
Singular.
located in which U.S. state? Is it Utah, New Mexico, Nevada, or Arizona? Yeah, I'm still I'm in shock. Like that, you just got that last answer. That last.
I
question
had
right.
it. Well, I knew it was one of the three that.
Yeah,
were
but like,
actually
yeah, you had a 33% chance, right? Or what? 25% chance?
33.
25. No, it'd be 33.
Enver, I got to give you props on this one because Enver's not even from the U.S., but all these states are believable. Like, I don't even know really which state Area 51 is in, but I know it's in one of these states.
I'm
and
sure
all these
Enver has
states-
access to U.S. maps and
and they're
states.
all in the same area.
Yeah, like I said, I think Enver has access to a U.S. map.
Yeah, but then like even if he has access to a map, he's got to understand how the states work.
They're just lines that define how big and where the state is. Nice.
I'm killing.
Is it
it.
Arizona? That was right.
No, I don't think
Is it?
Arizona's right.
But like,
I
is
think-
it
I
really
think it's
in
New
Nevada?
Mexico.
It was Nevada.
Oh, let's go.
Dang, Enver, you gave us 3 actual questions to start and then trolled us for the rest of them.
Trivia
Only first
champion
two were good.
of the world.
All right, Deepa, thank you for playing. You won trivia.
But you don't
Obviously,
get a
AB
prize
can't
because you
win.
didn't get in first place.
You do get the prize. Email Aaron Bree at benzinga.com.
I'm going to go to swag.benzinga.com and pick out what I get because I won in trivia. Let's see. Let's do something Detroit. Ooh, a nice mug. Nice hoodie. I might just get... Ooh. Should I get some Benzinga briefs?
Isn't that Neil? He modeled that underwear.
I think so, but that was before the accident and after before he, the thing that happened.
True.
All right, I'm gonna pick out some cool. I'm gonna pick out some cool swag on here. Deepa, maybe next time if you.
No, Deepa, you won. Please email AaronBree at benzinga.com. Emails in the chat.
I'm slacking.
I hear typing.
So, is there a stream for? Is there a Moon or Bust episode today? It's the real.
I don't think so. Logan,
no, now there is. They literally
Logan
made one.
kind of confirmed your.
They made one 10 minutes ago.
Oh, he did.
All right, so we're gonna.
We still have like 27 minutes. What replay do you want to play?
I don't. Okay, but hear me out. This is some behind the scenes producer-ish between me, Aaron Thomas, and Rohan.
All right, here we go.
Instead of setting up like an actual replay where we end the stream and it sends to someone, why don't we just play? Why don't I just like play one of our videos on YouTube, share that on here, and then this will just direct to Moon or Bust in 27 minutes.
Yeah, I mean we could play a buffer video.
What's a good 26-minute video we have?
Wait, no, let's just play. Hold on.
Let's just play the Benzinga Pro Squat.
Let's just go on YouTube. Let's watch some videos and let's react to them.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Oh, Mitch says if we play HYLN, he can come on and talk about it. That's some like real director. What's it called?
You guys should do a try not to laugh segment.
Oh, let's do it. All right, let's do that.
All right, hold on. But what's it called when you watch like an extended cut and the director gives like comments during?
It's the director's cut.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
That's like what it would be like if we played the Hillion video and Mitch came on. It'd be the director's cut.
It would be. With bonus footage? Is there bonus footage?
Bonus footage.
Yeah. Whenever you get the director's cut, you always get
Rohan
bonus
and I have
footage.
some good bonus footage. The other day we were trying to film a TikTok and it took me like 80 tries to read this.
Guys, the Aaron Bree
script.
dance TikToks are coming soon. Like very soon.
I was wrong, Rohan. We do have a Moon or Bust today.
We do have Moon or Bust. The best
Yeah,
place
guys,
to moon
if you
or
guys are out
bust.
there with someone that has glasses or contacts, I feel for you. I just got diagnosed yesterday with a cataract and astigmatism, and so now I have to wear glasses.
I have directional astigmatism.
I don't know what that means.
That means so like astigmatism is you can see better in one eye than you do in the other, right? I have that. But I also have directional astigmatism. My optometrist blew my mind when he said it.
Okay.
Apparently, I can see better up and down versus left and right, I think is what he was saying. Or it's the other way, but That's what I have.
So yeah, you're gonna see me. I'm gonna be wearing glasses from now on. I tried to do contacts with the doctor, but he said I was the worst patient at putting in contacts that he's ever seen in his 37 years of being an optometrist. So he said contacts were probably not for me, but maybe sometime down the road I'll get over my fear of touching my eyes. And
You want me to put your contacts on for you?
no,
I'm very good.
no. He said something about the way my eyes are not shaped like a normal eyeball, so like the contact does.
Your eyes are a
slips
lot
off.
more bumpy than
Yeah.
other. I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I think he called it like bumpy eyeball syndrome.
Something.
It's
dude,
like
it's like it's weird, guys. That's like
Yeah.
why he's wearing glasses. He started wearing glasses for the first time in
it's
forever.
like if a normal eyeball should be like a marble, like a smooth marble.
I touched it one time.
and
It
mine's
freaked me
Mine's
out.
like the surface of the moon, just like craters and bumps. And
Like I'm comfortable touching eyeballs, so like I definitely touched his eyeball. Like, look,
Yeah.
I'm touching my eyeball right now.
So contacts are probably a no-go for me for right now, but these glasses are pretty cool, so you may see.
Yeah,
me.
you look smarter. Not sure if you are smarter, but you look smarter.
All right.
Nice.
Zen Bullish says we should just DJ and podcast.
I would DJ. No, actually, I wouldn't. No, it's like I would. I would play a few tracks.
All right, let's bring on Money Mitch.
Did someone
Whoa.
call a DJ?
DJ Money Mitch into. Buy some stocks.
Cut it.
Time to buy
All
some
right.
stocks.
What's going on, guys? I hear you guys having a little bit. You guys need some music? I could take care of that.
I don't know. I mean, we were thinking about like, what should we do? We've got 23 minutes. We could take ticker. We could do ticker time from the chat.
I feel like it's Friday. We talked a lot about stocks throughout the week, right?
We have talked a lot about stocks.
I mean, we do every day.
What's going on?
This is the number one place to come to for stocks.
What's going on?
What's
in
going on with
sports?
sports?
Oh, all right.
We got some games this weekend,
Yeah,
right?
We got Final Four.
Let's go.
Ramping back up.
Run
Or
us
Final
through
Four.
this.
All right. Final Four. You've got game tonight. Wait, no. Just kidding.
Tonight?
I'm looking at the Final Four for women's basketball. When the hell are these
No
games?
hate on the women, but
all right, tomorrow, so Saturday night, 6:09 p.m. Eastern, you've got Villanova, Kansas. Villanova, the 2 seed, taking on 1 seed Kansas. And then the following night, Sunday night same night. Tomorrow night, 8:50 p.m. So following that game, Saturday night, we'll get UNC Duke. UNC, of course, the 8 seed. Duke, the 2 seed. A huge rivalry there.
you know, everybody is asking me what I'm doing Saturday. That's what I'm doing Saturday.
Yeah, just watching basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have the game.
We're just watching UNC Duke. That.
Yeah, but that's not till 8:50 p.m. What are you gonna do before then?
Sleep.
UNC beat Duke a few weeks ago, right before the tournament started. So Coach K will be trying to get his revenge. But you already know that UNC fans want to see them take down Duke one final time and send Coach K off to an early retirement. So
We got beers.
Here?
Yeah. Do we?
I mean, I don't know. You can go grab a beer if you
Michael
want.
Murray. I know he's always got a stash. So.
If I'm picking these
can't
games,
handle
I'm
this
taking
music.
Kansas. I'm taking Kansas money
Yeah,
line.
let's
I'm taking.
change it up, Mitch. I know you know how to play the music.
I'm
Yeah, I'll
taking.
get it going.
You got beers? got
Who you
beers?
taking?
Or White Claws?
Who you taking?
I'm taking Kansas money line, Duke money line parlay.
Just show me. Show me.
All right,
Don't tell me. Show
AB
me.
needs one too.
I'll show you. I'll show you, brother, man.
All right,
There
guys.
you go. Go on a betting website. There you go.
Yes, crack 'em-
Bovada. Oh,
Bovada.
there
I
you
use
go.
Bovada. Yeah, I
This
use
is just
Bovada.
I don't know. This is
This is what I use for all my UFC betting.
All right, so we're gonna go to basketball. We are going to go to college basketball.
There you go.
All right, here we go. So I'm gonna take Duke money line, Kansas money line. We're gonna parlay that together plus 137, $100 to win 137. That means your total payout would be $237. I'll take plus odds on that any day of the week. And honestly,
I was very confident.
I hate Kansas and I want them to lose in this game. And if they do, I won't be mad even if I put money on it. But I do think they will win this game. I don't want them to, but I think they will win this game. And then I also want to talk about the Masters real quick because we do have
There
the
we go.
Masters starting up next weekend. The biggest golf tournament of the year.
It's golf season.
Where the frick is it? All golf, Masters futures. All right, looks like the only bet that we have right now available is just betting on the winner of the Masters. As you can see here, John Rahm is the favorite at plus 1,000. Colin Morikawa, the second favorite at plus 1,200. Let's find my man, T Woods, Tiger Woods, plus 3,300. So here's what I want to say.
Our boy
about
Bryson's is not too far behind.
No, he's ahead.
He's ahead.
But I'm not a Bryson guy,
No?
and I'm not betting on him. But here's what I want to talk about.
Because he was messing with you at the RMC?
At the gym?
At the gym?
Were you there the day when we saw him in the gym?
No, I think he told me about that though.
Huh?
Getting bullied, man. I gotta know something.
Yeah, you gotta go beat
He's
up
getting
Bryson.
bullied by professional
By
athletes.
Bryson Becker. No, okay. So here's the thing with Tiger, guys. Tiger has not played in a golf tournament. He played in that event with his son a few months ago, the PNC Championship, and he looked all right. But Tiger got into a near fatal car accident February of last year. So that's 14 months ago. It's miraculous that he's even like walking, playing golf at all, let alone at a level high enough to come back and like compete in the Masters. But don't get tricked by Vegas here, right? Because look at these odds. These are guys down here like Ricky Fowler. Let's look. Gary Woodland won the U.S. Open a couple years ago. Let me find. Where's Adam Scott? Adam Scott won the Masters in 2013. Patrick Reed won the Masters in 2009 or in 2018, like three or 4 years ago. The fact that they're giving Tiger better odds to win the Masters than Adam Scott and Patrick Reed is really crazy to me because, like I said, Tiger hasn't played in a competitive event. But the reason that Vegas can do this is because they know they don't need to make Tiger's odds plus 10,000 somewhere like down here where he really should be, because people are going to bet on him anyway.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I put $50 on
People.
him to
Yeah,
win.
people who don't watch
Because-
golf are gonna want to bet on Tiger,
Right,
just because they know.
Because
Because
I bet $50 on Tiger to win, and it was plus like 4,000, I think, when I bet on it, or plus 5,000 because he hadn't announced he was actually going to play yet. So if he wins, I win like $2,000. Great. But I didn't bet on that because I think it's a great bet and because there's great value in these odds. I just bet on it because it'd be like, oh, holy shit, it'd be really cool if he won. It'd be even cooler if he won, and I also won $2,000. So don't get tricked by Vegas here. I think Tiger's odds really should be closer to down here, down to this plus 8,000 to plus 10,000 where Sergio Garcia is. But Vegas knows they can get away with giving less odds out just because people know they want to bet on Tiger.
That's a fair point.
Mitch, any thoughts?
Reggae music.
No thoughts, just reggae music. Other people that I think could be worth taking a little flyer on. I think Joaquin Neiman here at plus 5,000 has some decent value. Cameron Champ at plus 12,000. This is one that Cameron Champ, if you don't follow golf, he's a guy that can hit the ball a mile, but he's not very well-rounded in terms of like iron play, short game, putting, chipping. But if he gets hot, he's very hard to beat. So if you put $25 on Cameron Champ to win the Masters for $3,000, I think that's worth the bet. I think that's worth the $25. Now, he might not even make the cut. He might be terrible the first 2 days. Sure, I mean, it's right, but then you can say, okay, I mean, but if he got hot and he's hard to compete with, and you could have won $3,000. Some guys that are closer up to the top that I think could be worth it. Brooks Koepka, we know, always shows up in majors, even when it seems like he's not playing well going into a major. It seems like that he can, really bring his game together heading into a major. So I always like Brooks on these weeks. Scotty Scheffler, we've seen hot just won the tournament they were holding down in Austin. I forget what it's called now. But he is a very strong player. Been very hot. I think number one in the world after. It was the Dell WGC match play that he won. JT always strong, but look, guys, those are my bets. I'm taking a flyer on my boy Joaquin, taking a flyer on Champ, taking a flyer on Brooks. If you guys want to do a Benzinga like Masters pool, like just for free, just for fun, put a 1 in the chat. And if we get enough people that want to do it, I'll set it up for next week.
I know where Jason actually hit us up the other day, and he wants to plan a Benzinga golf outing. So I know we got that in the works at some point.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Streaming
That'll be very fun.
Channel.
Mitch, the music kind of, are you playing it through your chat line?
You know it.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's when I think you have to adjust your threshold.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you come in initially, your voice booms instead of like like smoothly coming in, right?
Oh, all right. My noise gate. I need to adjust my noise gate.
Exactly. I think get with Rohan and adjust that and tune that a little bit more, but then your audio will be fine.
Perfect. Sounds good. Let's keep it going. All right, so let's get out of golf because I don't know crap about golf.
I'm already out of golf. We're looking at.
Let's go to
NBA
baseball.
Oh, I was looking at NBA futures
All
for
right,
who's going to win the
NBA?
championship.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
Suns in 4, baby.
Look at the Suns here, plus 290. They got to the finals last year. They looked good, and then of course they kind of fell apart there at the very end. But I think they're going to be coming out for revenge.
I mean,
this year.
did the Suns pick up? Did the Suns really even pick up any new pieces last year? You know,
no.
After the championship, so they're pretty much playing with kind of the same team.
Right. You got Chris Paul. You got Booker. You've got Jay Crowder.
Yeah. So yeah, they're definitely gonna put out like a fantastic run this year again. What I really want, I think, is Jamal Murray ever gonna be healthy again
for the Nuggets?
For the playoffs? Yeah,
He is, but I mean, there's another thing if he's gonna be, the same Murray.
So what about
he's gonna be the difference maker on whether or not.
What about Michael Porter
Jr.?
Run.
Michael Porter Jr.
The Nuggets gave him a huge contract.
Huge
he has
contract,
not
like
played,
$220 million.
He has not played like at all.
200 mil, something like that.
Injuries. He's very injury prone.
He's very injury prone. Yep. Even in college.
I like the Warriors up there plus 6 something on the other side on the that looks
playoff Warriors are a different team, so I mean their odds will change closer
there you
to
go.
playoffs.
325 there. I would take that because I mean, if you think about it, they got Thompson back, right? I mean, Thompson has definitely given them another leg. If they can get Draymond to be like Draymond, Golden State Warriors could take it again. I like them better than the Suns, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I mean the West is always super fun to talk about, but I think the East is always what everybody.
The East, you know who I pick in the East. I mean,
in Miami,
of course, baby.
I don't know. We'll
305.
We'll see.
So
I think Boston's gonna come out of the East this year.
On Shake Shack's Shake Shack's app, they have a thing on there that said Shack Cam, and they said check out what's going on at the original Shake Shack in New York City. And
I thought you said Shaq Cam as in like Shaquille O'Neal cam.
No.
That would be fantastic if Shaq had a 24/7 hour GoPro like attached to him, or like just recording on him at all times. That would be entertainment.
We were talking about basketball, so I can see where that confusion came from. But the Shaq Cam wasn't working on the app for me, so it says check out what's going on at the OG Shack in Madison Square Park, and nothing was working. So I tweeted at them. I said, Shake Shack, please help. The Shaq Cam is not working. Code red. And they replied, and they said, unfortunately, we have decided to discontinue the use of the Shaq Cam when we updated our website several months back. We are sorry for any inconvenience that this will cause you. A good alternative to see what's going on is the WeatherBug site. I said this has got to be an April Fool's joke.
Wait, what? What is going on?
The Shaq Cam wasn't working, bro. My day has been ruined.
Well, what is this WeatherBug site?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
What are we doing?
I have no clue. I think Shake Shack's trolling me, bro.
Shake Shack.
Yeah, you're getting trolled so hard.
Cameras. No, they're right. Look, cameras. All right. You want to see what's going on at Franklin Hills Country Club, or Farmington Hills Country?
Why?
That actually looks pretty nice.
That's kind of weird.
It's like a whoa.
So does the Weather Service have access to all these like?
Country Club of Detroit.
Wait, so does the Weather Service have access to these cameras?
You want to see? So let's check out Mitch. Give us a place near you. Let's see if we can find Mitch on here.
What kind of place? A park? What do you need?
I don't know. We got traffic cams. It's the closest intersection to your house.
You got traffic cams? What is going on?
This is right by my place. This is what Shake Shack is.
Are you sure you're not on a Russian website right over here?
I don't know, honestly, man.
Zen Bullish, are you talking about the Shaq prank where they left him out of the top 10?
Wait, I haven't seen that.
That one's hilarious.
They left him out of the top 10 centers or what?
Yeah, no, they left him out of the top 10 players all time.
Is he like in the top 10 players of all
Oh,
time?
100%.
Really?
Yes. Shaq is a monster.
Just catching up with the chat here. Yeah, that's right. I said that, Jay Rice, about Champ, that he can't putt. He's not really good with the short game, but like he's still a pro golfer. He
No, I
can
did not
chip
see
and
that.
putt when he's hot, and when he is hot, he's tough to beat. So that's just why I think he's worth a flyer. I don't think it's a really like great bet. I just think there's value there. And then yeah, C Cornell, if you do drive accurately and long, that can be a big advantage at Augusta because you have some short.
Who is the last player to lead NBA in assists and scoring in the same year?
Steph? No, Steph probably never let.
I got a
Nash?
Derrick Rose, maybe.
Last players.
I have a stock related question here that's sports related at the same time. I want to know if anybody has ever been to a drive shack.
Harden. Holy shit.
Harden?
James Harden?
Led the league in assists? Are you sure?
Harden? Yeah.
No. It was LeBron James last year. Wait, no. Wait, Zen, are you asking for the same year? If they won it in the same year? Because that was 1973 with Nate Archibald.
Probably, I don't know, Michael Jordan?
No. Yeah, the last person. I mean,
I don't know, maybe MJ.
He said we may be too young for it, so maybe like Pete Maravich or something.
No, it's Nate Archibald.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, his question was in the same year. That was Nate Archibald.
All right. So I'm gonna pivot here. So has anybody been to one of these yet?
Drive Shack? No.
Yeah, they're like a copy of Topgolf.
I've never been to one. I've actually never even been to a Topgolf, and I love Topgolf.
I wanted to ask that.
The Topgolf we have here that's at MGM, that's like an indoor Topgolf. So it's it's not indoor. It's like a virtual Topgolf. So obviously you don't get the same like atmosphere and like ambiance as a Topgolf where you're outside and you're like racking balls into the air.
Yeah, like that.
You shoot it into a wall that has a net and it kind of tells you digitally where the ball is going to go. That's not as fun.
Yeah, because this is a public stock. This is DS, and it's really cheap right now. That's why I'm trying to take a look at it.
What are they trading on?
New York Stock Exchange. I mean,
I mean, there is a real Topgolf here too, Aaron.
There is, but it's in was it Auburn Hills? And that's decently far.
I'll show you guys the stock, guys. That's why I'm taking a look at it for summer type.
Robert Gomez says it sounds whack. Damn, that's kind of a hot take. Hot take, Rob.
So this is DS here. This is that same company you were seeing, and they're like a copy of Topgolf. They also have another way of making money. They're like kind of testing out this putt thing. And so it's like drinking and doing a little putting games. I guess they have like places where you could hold your cups and things like that.
Do you see more of these outdoor activity kind of businesses coming back into play?
I mean, that's why. I was just taking a look at like stocks like Eli and DS. I mean, we saw what Play did. Play like took off. I mean. For a little, Dave & Buster's really started pushing there. So we're taking a look at some of those reopening type of plays. That's what I was looking at. I mean, it's cheap enough to maybe take a flyer, you know?
I have not been to a Dave & Buster's in years. What about like a competitive? What about?
I was just at a Chuck E. Cheese's recently, though.
Really?
Yeah.
You seem a little too old to be at a Chuck E.
It was for a birthday party. All right, listen, I got a dope gift and I got to enjoy. And
what if you went into a Dave & Buster's with like 10 friends and you all had to throw in like $100 and you just said like person with the most tickets at the end of 2 hours wins the $1,000? That'd be kind of fun, like a competitive.
So I have to put in $100 into the pool and then I have to spend my money on potentially winning these worthless tickets so that I could
Win
I guess
them.
they're not worthless tickets because they
you could win $1,000.
because you could win $1,000. You're right. But I guess if it's like a 3-hour thing, it's worth it. Like 2-3 hours max.
I think it could be fun. All right, guys, let us know if you guys got any questions or any stocks you want us to look at. We've got about 5 minutes left here, and we'll be moving over to Moon or Bust. I know it's been a little bit of a different Friday today with Spencer out. We've kind of been all over the place, live for almost 3.5 hours now at this point. We've dealt with some technical issues.
Yeah, what a crazy morning.
We've been pranked a few times, but all in all, pretty good day.
Fun Friday.
All right, let's take a little review here before I got to get out. I actually got to run Moon or Bust, so the show don't stop, man. We're gonna be doing a replay. I got to run that, so I'll be hopping out in a couple of minutes to run that.
Yeah, you can go ahead and hop out.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do your thing. We'll we're gonna transition out.
There you go. Take some stocks.
We got some stocks. Maybe we'll just talk to the chat.
Just talk
and then,
to the chat.
And then of course, I'll be back at the close, so I'll see you guys.
There you go. All right, Mitch will be back at 3:30 and be back on after that at what 4:30. Money Mitch today?
No Money Mitch.
No Money Mitch.
At the close.
All right, you guys heard that? No Money Mitch. It's the weekend. Everybody go enjoy it.
It's the freaking weekend, baby. We're out to have me some fun.
Let me get that.
Sorry, we can't sing that. R. Kelly has been canceled with a capital C. All right, let's check in on the BZ website. Top stories of the day. U.S. approves bill to end federal cannabis prohibition. What does this mean? Amazon workers vote to unionize warehouse. What does that mean for the stock?
What does any of it mean?
Find
out on
Find
Benzinga.com.
out more. Let's talk about, and I was talking about this with Starbucks yesterday, right? The fear of unionization.
Guys, Michael Murray was supposed to bring me a White Claw, but sorry to cut you off.
The fear of unionization for some of these stocks is overblown to me, right? Like, I think that's what's holding down Starbucks' stock. And it's like, who cares, right? They can unionize. It could hit the stock in the short term, but long term, like, I don't think, like, the Starbucks workers being unionized is going to kill Starbucks' business or even really have any, like,
you're not going to stop getting coffee.
Right. Tremendous effects on the bottom line, right? Because you do sometimes have increased costs with unions sometimes in terms of higher wages, more benefits, but you also have lower turnover. So you don't have to waste as much money in training new employees or having to recruit and all this. So there's always a give. It's like anything else. There's a give and take. There are good things for companies that have unions. There are bad things. But I think I see it more in the stock market investing world as a short-term headwind, right? Something that in the short term will hit the stock. But in the long term, who knows? Maybe even end up being like good for whatever company that is. And it presents a buying opportunity. If you do like the company, I wouldn't say that company's workers moving to unionize would be a reason to want to, sell that stock. And I'll do some more digging on this over the weekend and see, like, historically what's happened with companies and their share prices once they've unionized, or if they were unionized and they go non-union. But all right, y'all, that will be a wrap for us today.
Well, we got 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds.
Oh, we got 30 seconds.
All right. What do we want to do in this 30 seconds? Oh, let's plug some things. All right. So, guys, we have the
CCC,
the Benzinga Cannabis Capital Conference, April 20th and 21st. AB will be there. I will be there. Rohan will be there. Michael Murray will be there. Spencer won't be there?
I don't think so.
Oh, fudge. Big Sag. All right. That's okay. Spencer will be there in spirit. We will also be streaming the studio stages to the Benzinga YouTube channel. So if you're not there with us, they'll be there with us virtually. We appreciate it. If you haven't done so and you want to buy a ticket, go to bzcannabis.com. I'm pretty sure I have a code. It's my code, my personal code, for 30% off. If the tickets are still there, AT30. Go ahead and try that out. If you want to purchase a ticket, bzcannabis.com. Purchase ticket. My code is AT30 or shows30. Actually, shows30. That's a better one. It's the same discount, but you choose which one's better.
All right, guys.
All right, we are wrapping, guys. Moon or Bust coming up right now. Stick around for Logan Ross, Ryan McNamara. They're going to talk about some Bitcoin, Ethereum, DeFi. You know the deal. Just stick around, you know? Like, what else are you doing? It's Friday. You got a couple more hours before you go out with your friends, grab a few drinks, enjoy the weekend. Spend the last few hours with us. We got you.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Stay green. We'll be back on Monday.
Peace.
Peace.